What up, y'all? This your boy Westside Willie, pilot of the Bebop, coming in. I'm just letting y'all know that we will be departing from Detroit very shortly. So everybody get in their seats, sit down, relax, and if there's any thickums on this flight, you're invited to the cockpit.
Bebop, we got it on lock. Check your wristwatch. Tick-tock, time for lift off. You hear the stars calling. Baby, come and hold me tight. Cause the sky's falling in deep space, writing these jams. All I need is Jordan, don't look back. It's a price on your head, and they'll double that pay. If you alive, not dead. These cats is new to these scenes and new to these walls. And when the shots start firing, they start to look for the door. Baby, don't get too close. I'm a cowboy. Wake up and see that I'm gone, I'm where the stars going. One thing I can say about life is that it's not born. And one thing I can say about us, we'll never stop hunting. I'm with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up.
I know it's been a while, but what have you been up to? And mic check 1 2 1 2. Bebop boys back. Welcome back to the Bebop podcast. So we talk about anime, movies, comic books, and all types of fly shit. Fellas, boppers. Welcome back.
What it do, baby?
What's the word, man? What's the word? It's a dope episode, you know what I mean? But you know.
Damn. You notice all of us are here.
Yeah,
I know. We finally got the crew together.
It's hot.
It's an honor to be on one with Marty again.
Yo, appreciate that, man.
Feels so
It
good
took
now.
it took a death in the family.
Unfortunately, this is the circumstances for that. But
Go ahead.
nope, you go ahead.
So this episode is
like
dedicated
hot
to the godfather of manga and anime, Akira Toriyama. He passed away this past weekend at the time of this recording. So this entire episode of the Bebop Boys podcast will be dedicated to him. What he's done for us, what he's done for us personally, what he's done for manga, anime, the medium of anime and mangas, and how we move forward.
Just the impact on media in general.
Yeah, media
Like
in general.
everything.
Yeah, that's so true. So
and creating the greatest anime ever. So you know.
let's. It is what.
How y'all been, man?
No,
Y'all
but
been
he's
good,
right
man?
though. We're not even gonna get into this argument.
We
today.
are.
We're respecting. We're respecting him this one.
No,
We're
not
gonna
argue.
Let's respect.
Hold on, everybody can't talk
Akira
at once.
Sensei.
It's a fact.
Everybody can't talk at once.
No,
Right.
so,
People on the listening side get so confused.
Oh
They
yeah,
do.
this
They be like,
transcript's
shut
gonna
up.
be hell.
it's cool.
So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
But
Poor
Yeah,
Matt.
dude. Ugh.
He's a
It
trooper
is,
on that one.
but
Oh man, it's fun when you guys always talk over each other.
Thank
Thank
but
you,
like,
Matt, for that.
Thank you for your dedication.
we can clockwise this shit. Go ahead, Lear. How was your week, bro? Your week
Damn,
in
I
1
like
minute,
on me
man.
real quick.
Yeah, man.
Well, week was the week was tough, man. I got the news that Akira Toriyama passed, man, and it was from a site that wasn't reliable, so I didn't believe it and
What
didn't
site?
want to share it.
Pornhub.
No, it was somebody on Twitter who was not
Motherfucker got on
who
Reddit.
should be muted, who I should mute.
Donald Trump.
Look at me.
I didn't mute you. No, my bad.
Yeah,
Bro,
you
it's fine.
getting down
I'm looking
right.
around. I'm making sure I look at everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, my
Thank
teacher
you.
told me
Thank
to
you
look
for
at
making me
everybody when
include-
you talk.
Same. I have.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Sorry, yeah.
no, but yeah, I got the news and I thought it was fake, so I didn't want to share it.
Yeah.
But then, unfortunately, somebody always texts me bad news. Like when Mac passed, Kobe passed, somebody always texts me, and it's always this specific person. And I'm like, oh my God, it's freaking real. So I put it on Facebook, and the people didn't believe me. Nobody believed it at first.
How, they ain't believe you, or they?
No, they
believe
just
the
didn't
news?
believe the news because
Okay.
he's such an icon. He's such a fucking icon, and you can just see by the amount of love that he's getting from everybody, everything from music to movies to shows to it's
And there's been big plans with Dragon Ball lately, like the
Yeah,
manga,
Dragon Ball
the
Daima
show,
coming out.
all
Yeah,
that stuff,
exactly,
the
yeah,
video
exactly.
game now, like
Doc Marshall.
Outside of that. Yeah.
I thought that was the manga that they ended up doing. Because I know in the manga they made the movie canon.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Okay.
They made
Okay.
Dragon Ball superhero movie.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, honestly, bro, I watched a lot of Dragon Ball this weekend. I started with the Saiyan saga, and I'm just on the Namekian saga. I ain't trying to skip no episodes. Wes told me to just skip to the Frieza fight, even though that's like 3 hours in itself. But like, shit, I was watching that shit tearing up. I was watching that. I was like, damn, this shit is the whole Goku and Vegeta fight in the Saiyan saga. It was honestly, it was shorter than I thought it was. I thought that shit was like 15 episodes. It was like 5, not that long. But
Yeah.
that was my weekend.
Yeah, I got it kind of broke to me from seeing you guys talk about it in the group chat. And I don't have as close as a relationship to his art as you guys do, but it is something that was like in my childhood. What?
You're old as fuck. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But it does hold like the biggest, most biggest spot in my childhood of nostalgia, watching Linkin Park music videos with like Dragon Ball
edits,
Z, the edits like
AMVs.
that. And then I was always a video game kid. Like I always played the video games and stuff like Star Wars. I never watched the Star Wars movies until recently, and then only played the game. So Dragon Ball, I played Budokai, pretty much all of them up to Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And then that's when I actually watched Dragon Ball Z, and I was like, all right.
Oh, so you played the games first and then watched the movie?
Yeah, yep. And that's how I was with Star Wars as well. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I'm not going to sit in here to think about it. But yeah, and so seeing that, like how I was saying, all the content that he's going to be coming out with soon, and that's been, or at least anticipated for, seeing that he passed before these things just came out, kind of like hit close, especially when we've been talking about the impact of animes and like the state of anime today, and how Marty was saying it's the best anime ever, and it's still testing the truth of time. Passing the test of time. That's a better one. That's a better one.
I like that one the most, though.
The test.
So that's the new saying right there.
Like the time
Testing the truth of
Yeah,
time.
let's just test the truth of time here, bro.
It's
Yeah,
triple
man.
G's, baby.
Dragon Ball really tests the truth of time.
I'm gonna work it into my day tomorrow at work.
All right.
Well, with these glasses, you just got to test the truth of time. You know. I'm gonna do it just for you.
Thank you. And let me know when you do it.
Oh, I will.
Thank
Trust
you.
me.
All right. Sweet.
The series is Saiyan, the series.
Sandland, the series.
All the robots who think they're
Wes just said the series is a Red Ribbon series.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And it's like testing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You said what, Marty?
I was letting people know what Wes was saying.
Oh, my
Wes
bad.
isn't- yeah.
So
we
speaking
can hear
about
him.
the Red Ribbon series. Yeah, they can't hear him, so I figured like I'll just provide context or
My
whatever.
bad.
But yeah, other than that, just been working on music. I actually been on BeatStars again, posting my music there to sell it.
Congratulations,
I've been
man.
waiting to put a lot more out to actually promote it. But
cool.
other than that, that's the only optimistic thing about my weekend, other than Akira Toriyama. How about you, Marty?
My week was kind of chaotic, bro. I was already watching Dragon Ball like when the news had dropped, so I was like,
Damn.
that's kind of wicked, yo.
Dang.
Yeah, I was
What
on it
the
like just
fuck?
like because I had got Crunchyroll.
Shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, like I got Crunchyroll, and then I had used my girl card to get it. I was like, fuck it, you know what I mean? And then I tried to figure out what I was gonna watch at night type shit. And I was like, I can run a Dragon Ball back. It was really on some argumentative shit. Like, all right, man, these motherfucking One Piece motherfuckers annoying me. So, so I'm gonna go check out Dragon Ball because like I gotta go see if it's like really legit anime, or was I just tripping on some nostalgia
Come
shit?
on,
That shit fire.
you know they.
I should have been on that.
Nah,
episode,
bro,
man. I had
so I
much
checked it
points.
out, dog, and I was like, oh no, this shit really like a legit anime. So like, I got like a whole bunch of different points. Dragon Ball, just the original Dragon Ball,
The original. Oh, okay.
the OG, yeah, like when Goku and like just
Grounded. Yeah.
yeah, bro. Like so, I was doing that, and then it's crazy that the day that Toriyama died, I was picking my lady up from work and shit, and I seen like actual human die and shit, which was crazy, dog. Like, cause it was like GTA
Oh my
style,
God.
like a homie got hit in the middle of the street. It was on the news and shit and everything. I was like, what the
Detroit.
fuck? Detroit,
Jesus
wow, bro.
Christ.
The homie blew a light, dog. He thought the light was
It was
gonna
West
save
Side,
him.
wasn't it?
Downtown, right in front of LCA.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Damn.
So that happened, and I was like, God damn, bro, I gotta get in the crib. This one
Yeah,
come outside
goddamn.
like shit, man. Yeah, so that was that, man. But other than that, just been chilling, working, school, all types of shit. But I definitely had to pull up for this episode because DBZ, that shit kind of raised me, bro. Not really having a father in the crib and shit. So like, even like when I double back with Dragon Ball and just listen to like Goku's characteristics and like how he was like noble and like just turned all the time and shit, I was like, oh yeah, I kind of see like how I gravitated towards like anime and shit. So
Makes sense.
that was my week, man. What about you, brother?
My weekend was fine. Just doing the same, just working. That's it. I heard the news through the group chat actually.
Yeah.
You guys notified me via the group chat, and it kind of fuck with me. And it made me realize of mortality, that how old we're getting. Your intrusive thoughts again. Because we lost Jason David Frank last year, who was the original Green Power Ranger.
Yeah.
That hit me pretty hard. And now Akira Toriyama. My heroes are dying.
I feel you.
I don't know why I thought you were about to bring up My Hero Academia.
All right, we're on the same.
I mean, that's
wavelength
the way-
here.
weird way to throw that in there.
Yeah, I thought that.
Nerds.
I thought that too. Actually.
Nerds.
Akira Toriyama died. My Hero, his favorite.
My heroes are dying.
That's
the people who raised me, who put me into this medium of anime, superheroes, all types of fly shit.
Oh, shit.
Put me
There you go.
there. We're losing them, and it breaks my heart. So yeah, I've been on a Dragon Ball binge as well. Dragon Ball Z. I've been watching them all just like sporadically, not necessarily in order, but just.
You didn't say GT, did you?
What's GT?
GT. Well, no, hold on.
What's-
Hold
don't
on.
do that,
Hold on.
don't do
Time
that.
out.
What's
Time out.
GT?
Hold on.
Welcome to the Grand Tour.
Time out. Because hold on.
But he
Because
wasn't.
we
a
will
part of
say
it.
this GT for what it was. He wasn't a part of it, but he did write the Super 17 saga,
Okay.
and he did design Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So
Okay.
the two best things to come from GT were from Toriyama.
Yeah.
So
but as a show,
and go back.
it's not great. But anyways, so I've been going to everything except for GT.
Okay.
To answer that
That
question,
Super Saiyan 4 is sex.
that's the only thing that's worth it.
hairy
Baby
bastard.
And then
Vegeta. Baby Vegeta.
Baby Vegeta.
baby-
yeah.
oh, yeah,
baby
Vegeta.
He all right. He all right.
Golden Ozaru.
Yep.
He all
I
right.
had a toy of him as
Yeah.
a kid. It was so
Vegeta
sick.
having a beard. I'm like,
He had
what
a
is he
mustache.
doing?
Like,
Yeah.
what
Wow.
the fuck?
That shit
And
was
this
wild.
short
Saiyans aren't supposed to be able to grow their hair after a
I
certain
thought it
time.
was.
That's been retconned. They can do it now. They do it in Super now. If you go, they went to the hyperbolic time chamber and
yeah,
they
you
worked out for like
Yeah, they
3 days, and they all came out with beards.
Is it
Yeah, but I
literally
think they're like the hair on their head doesn't grow.
Yeah, the hair and the head goes.
Yeah,
like
no, the
facial
mustache
hair.
and the facial hair, yeah.
But yeah,
he cut his hair in GT.
oh yeah,
So he was
did,
stuck
like,
with that
buds.
fucking
that was so
weird
ugly.
ass fucking military fucking what's my man's from
It was
Street Fighter?
90s.
Guile?
Guile.
Yeah.
Damn.
Guile ass haircut.
Guile. But yeah, so that's it. Like I said, I've been just going through certain episodes along the way. Dragon Ball is weird. The original Dragon Ball,
That's it.
it's a great show.
Mm-hmm.
It's the slapping the poom poom,
That's because you used to Grandpa Gohan having the balls.
the poom poom. Like,
But no,
you're
that's,
definitely a girl.
but that's why.
Had to find out somehow.
But that's why I fucked with it, bro, because I
Uh-huh.
feel like it was true to like what manga really was like originally.
Yeah, it
like,
was
you know
just
what I
no
mean?
limit.
Geared towards
Definitely.
it was
Yeah.
geared towards adults, bro. So like even when I seen like I think like Goku Dick was out,
Yeah, a few
type
times.
shit. For real, bro. But like that's like it was like really true to like its origin type.
Yeah.
shit, you know what I mean? So like it was. That's
So, yeah.
fuck with it.
That's been my weekend, Persia.
I think that for me it was I read that and then it was kind of like I saw the news over the weekend and it was kind of weird cuz it was like a feeling of like you ever like had a situation where like this is going to sound like a weird analogy, but like a friend
Wait.
that like you used to be friends with died and then you
All the
just
time.
like damn,
I wouldn't-
like you still feel for the situation because it's like, you know, we go back and forth about like Dragon Ball all the time and like that kind of shit like that, and I love Dragon Ball, but like it just came so out of fucking left field to me
Mhm.
that where it was like I wouldn't think of him dying, you know, like
Yeah.
like it wouldn't you wouldn't
Yeah.
like because Dragon Ball
it's so
is like
relevant.
it's
still.
it's on such a fucking pedestal that
Yeah.
you kind of forget that it even had a creator.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you don't think about the creator
You
of
know what?
Dragon
And
Ball.
that's cool.
It's kind of immortal.
Bro, it's
the
like
brand is immortal. That it's beyond it. It reminds me of Harry Potter a little bit, to where you know how J.K. Rowling is a transphobe.
No, there's
You can hear it.
No, bro. The way that Nick looked up,
He's like,
that shit was crazy.
I do it?
But go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
in the way that J.K. Rowling is a transphobe, and like we still kind of support and just like dismiss her, you know, even though she's a
Yeah.
raging transphobe, because the brand is
transcends it.
transcends.
Yeah,
transcends that person.
It transcends that person
in
at this
general.
point.
Yeah.
And she's probably just a minuscule part of the franchise now. Whereas Toriyama is very much involved in Dragon Ball now. But like to Persia's point, you know, Dragon Ball is such a grandiose thing in the community that
pretty much all
communities, like he's the Godfather. He is above all that.
I like that. I like that you
Which community?
I like that you that you described it like or described him as the Godfather of like manga and anime, because really he is. Like when you think about it,
shit, like he didn't start it.
You know, we can get like
he gave it a name
as we go more into it. You know, like I've like that shit influenced me in a lot of ways. And it's when people die, especially like people in his position, people that have done a lot for just society, the world in general, I'm grateful for their example, because like Marty talks about this sometimes, where he's like, you know, you're a creator, like a creator just creates. And you know, this wasn't the only thing that Toriyama created, but it's fascinating to see how a creation can come up, grow legs, become its own thing, and touch people without you having to. You can never meet them. They'll never see you in person, but like people's lives will be based off this thing. Like people are changed by this thing, or like whatever. And this was just a thought in your head one day, and you were just like, you know, it would be really sweet if half monkey people could fly. You know, like, and then it just started like going from there. Like that's a fascinating thing. So I've just been reflecting on that. I'm kind of philosophical. So I always
kind of.
I'm philosophical.
Yeah, there you go.
So I just reflect on stuff like that. But I am eternally grateful for his example. So I've just been thinking about that. Other than that, I was just working on music.
Very mature ass episode.
Yeah, it's very mature.
This bitch heavy, bro. Like it's I'm gonna turn it up about 2 minutes, bro.
You ain't let me talk.
No,
this is necessary.
It is necessary.
It started off though heavy though.
It's
Like
necessary
I'm
because
feeling
again,
like, what the fuck?
he raised us. Like you said, you didn't have a dad.
I said that in the group chat. I was like,
he raised us.
Dragon Ball did raise us.
He raised us.
Which I want to come back to that. I want to come back to that, but I want to let Nick get his off first.
We were almost there.
I had to.
Woo! This is
My
the one.
do-rag
You talking about you.
Yeah, it's good.
This is the one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead, Daddy.
No, I heard the news through Twitter, like Lear. Then of course, you know, but me, I'm not like Lear, where if I see something on Twitter, I don't believe it. I believe it immediately.
Everything is true.
I believe it.
It's true
I
until
believe
proven wrong.
If you tweet something, I believe you 100%. So, damn, that's crazy. You live that life. But no, I believed it immediately. That shit was sad for sure. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z. Of course, we all have. Like we're all saying right now, it's affected us and evolved us in some type of way. You know, transformed us, one would say, in some type of way. You know, transformations. Super Saiyan, they're all here. But I mean, you know, reading what other manga artists, you know, manga writers said.
I couldn't even read some of
that
that stuff
shit is
crying.
what did it for me. Cause like me, like, yeah, I know how I feel about it, but to see how people who were close to him and inspired in the same work and like see what they had to say, like that shit is different. Yeah. Cause you had like Oda, Kishimoto, they were the first ones to say anything. And so apparently he died on the 1st, but like they announced it. So I think everybody was kind of prepared. I think they knew already.
Yeah, I think they knew in December. Like what? Like they knew.
Oh, that he was. Yeah.
Yo,
he was getting his.
They knew he was dying.
He was getting his affairs in order.
Yeah, he had a brain. He died from a brain tumor.
He had a
is what they
tumor.
said. So,
yeah,
They did that with MF Doom.
So yeah. But I mean, it sucked, and it didn't hit me really until I read O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yeah,
his tweet.
Yeah,
I was like, God damn, because like he said everything that I think everyone wanted to say.
Wes, can you find that tweet?
It's in the group chat.
I mean, when you
it's in the group chat.
Did you see what Denzel Curry posted.
I didn't see
he
what.
posted
Yeah,
a whole paragraph.
I gotta see.
like, a
I
whole
gotta see
thing
that
about
too.
it.
But so
Denzel
that
Curry's huge.
yeah, that same day, my girl came over and I made her watch Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan.
Made her
Nice.
Crazy fucking.
They made her watch what?
I made her watch Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan, the original one, one, and we watched it Japanese. We watched it subbed. So
That's
So when Vegeta was
cooler.
getting bitched out by Piccolo, it was way funnier.
it was great. It was great. It was great. It was 100%. I love that movie. Only for the fact I love that movie for many facts. In my opinion, that Broly is better. He's in my opinion, he's better
of course.
because he's just unhinged. He's unhinged. He doesn't have. I like a villain that's no nonsense.
He's literally.
He doesn't
raging.
have. Yeah, he doesn't have humanization.
He was literally mad because a kid was crying next to him.
Yeah, and I love that. And it's so petty, and I'm a petty person sometimes. So yeah, petty that shit up.
That beef is forever.
Get
It's
that
up
shit, King.
forever. You and your
So-
kids.
And like they needed to overload him with power to kill him, and it was like because they couldn't beat him in strength, so they're like, let's just supercharge this bitch.
Yeah.
So it's like, how could you really beat that man? Because you can't.
I saw the
So-
abridged version of that. I've not seen them all, but the abridged version is my favorite of Vegeta.
Yeah.
You know, because they all
yeah.
giving him his powers or whatever. And so Goku in the abridged version is like, Vegeta, I know you don't want. He's like, huh, take it.
No, he was
Get rid
acting
of this
stubborn.
nigga.
Yeah.
He was
He's like,
acting
huh, take it.
stubborn.
It's already yours. Like, kill this nigga.
But I mean, and I spent a lot of times with a lot of my best friends playing the Dragon Ball Z games.
Yeah.
Like me and my boy Devere would
Jalir.
be in the house.
in peace.
Rest in peace to Devere.
Pretty sure you're
but,
the one that put me on.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
with
we'd
my
be in the
brother.
house and like, bro, we were playing with his boy or his brother Stefan.
Yeah.
And Stefan started winning. Devere cheese neck him.
Devere was so petty.
Oh yeah,
So petty.
yeah. And he always used Kid Buu, and he would do like it was an unstoppable combo that he knew, and you would hit, and then you would. Yes,
'Cause he used
and
to
you
do it
turn
on
into
me.
the ball, and then
Oh my
wobble,
God.
wobble. Yes,
I love
Yo, you
And
cheesing.
I'm like, bro.
And
Jesus,
then
son.
once he got
Devere
you,
was
you
so
can't get out.
annoying because like he'll taunt you while you're playing the game.
He'll taunt you in real life.
Hey, like he'll taunt you in real life,
Damn.
but then while you're playing Dragon Ball Z, he'll do the Kid Buu rant.
yes,
Oh,
bro.
hell no.
Oh, you used to get so mad.
I never got heated because this is what it is, but his brother, bro.
I will get
His
so
brother
heated.
would get so, and then he just cheese knock him and just shut the fuck. So that
up.
shit would be funny as fuck.
Bitch.
So like that was it. Like that's how we spent our days in this house till his mom got home because I wasn't allowed there.
Why?
Why?
Why? Say it.
Bad influence.
No.
No, you know why. You know why.
I wasn't allowed there, so we would play
Bad
the game.
influence. It
So
still stands.
We would play the game. We would play the game until she pulled up, and then I'd rush out the house.
You gotta
jump
run out the window?
and shit. Yeah, I have before. I'm like that side bitch.
Oh no.
I was a side bitch to
Hanging on the
homies-
balcony?
to the homies. we lived in a poor area. One floor every house.
Oh, yeah.
Calm down.
You're right.
Balcony. We ain't have those. We was
What is
poor.
a balcony?
But yeah, I mean for me, yeah. So, but I spent the weekend. We watched that, and then I just chilled, worked. So yeah.
All right.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Go ahead.
Since Nick was talking about his favorite movie, I kind of want to act like everybody go around to their favorite Dragon Ball movie, or we can do favorite Dragon Ball moment.
I mean,
Like,
we already started with the movie. Might as well just. I already started.
right.
Said mine.
Yeah.
So yeah.
mine
up.
would be damn. I really like that cooler, the first cooler.
Oof.
But I also like the we talked about this. And since y'all brought up a Fusion Reborn,
Oh,
yeah,
one of
I
the
think Fusion
dopest,
Reborn
like
is-
one of the dopest moments is in that movie.
That
when
kill scene.
that was the Stardust Breaker.
Yeah.
But when
So
when
beautiful.
Janemba hits him with an attack and then they separate and then fucking rush him.
Fuck, yeah, that shit is fire. And I got one more honorable mention is the World's Strongest. World's Strongest one.
Oh, that's
One
a
of the
good one.
one.
Is that the
one of
first
old
one?
school one? No, the
Second
it's
or
like,
third?
Yeah.
because the first one is Dead Zone. First one is
Yeah, I
No,
love
I
that
thought
song.
World's Strongest was the first one.
No, Dead Zone is before that one.
Is it?
The Dead Zone is like during.
It's a
It's
prequel
supposed
to
to be
Dragon
during the
Ball Z.
time that
yeah,
Raditz was
that's
around.
with Garlic Jr.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the time with
It's the
Raditz.
prequel to Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
essentially.
Dead
Yeah,
Zone.
because
Piccolo helped him out in that one.
Yeah, no,
But
but they were fighting.
they were
though.
enemy
They were still
those.
fighting.
I gotta look this up again.
They hated each other.
don't
They
believe-
Yeah,
weren't.
well,
Don't
my
believe
father
me,
don't
believe
like
Twitter.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was kind of
Leave my dad Piccolo
animosity.
alone.
Damn, I should have brought that up.
World Strongest.
Oh.
But yeah, go ahead, man.
Oh, we got that right there from my dad.
Yep.
Well, I got one sign says dad. So
Okay.
Oh damn.
Mateo?
Sorry.
it's a sexy name.
Mateo? It's Matthew in Spanish.
When I had Spanish class, that was my name.
Mhm.
So when it comes to my wait, what'd you say? Guido.
Why would you do
Nice.
that?
I was
Are you
able to make
Italian?
mine Zorro one time.
Jersey Shore was fire.
It's
Guido. That's fly,
Guido.
though. I still
Um,
watch Jersey
what's your
Shore to
favorite
this
movie?
day.
So I definitely remember watching all the classic ones, but only once as a kid when I was at my like cousin's house who loved Dragon Ball. And so I can't remember any of the movies. So the only one I could say, because I watched it recently, at least in the last few years, was the new Broly movie.
It is a good one.
Fucking
is
loved
very
It
it.
is a good one.
Because
It is a
I'm
good
somebody,
Yo,
I'm
that
always
was-
talking about
that was a good
production.
one.
Yeah.
The
I'm always talking about
animation.
production, and
Mhm.
everything's hitting.
They
the
really pushed the
music.
barrier.
You know, they said the music in that movie when it's like Goku, and Gogeta, and then they're singing that, like chanting that voice. It was inspired by when they showed those moments, the Jiren Goku fight in like a stadium, or at least like on a projector
Oh yeah, I
in
know what you're talking
public,
about. Yeah.
and people would be chanting those chants. So that's what the music was inspired by.
wow.
And
Yeah.
Wes needs to say something.
Oh yeah, my bad, Wes.
So in that, when they have like the Gogeta or the Goku and Vegeta chants and stuff like that, there's also when Broly first goes to fight Goku, you can hear his old voice from the old movie yelling Kakarot.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
shit,
I wanna
did
watch the
not-
movie.
Yeah,
Not
I did
yet.
not
I
know
gotta
that.
watch it.
Easter egg.
Own it digitally.
Kakarot! Wow,
Own
okay.
it digitally.
And then one of the moments, and I can't confirm this, but I'm 99% sure,
Go ahead.
when they like break the universe, when it's Gogeta and Broly and they're going in that other dimension, that is the same exact engine as Fighter Z. Like the same animation, the same frame rate, the same like 3D CGI. And it like blows my mind, because that's when I was playing Fighter Z at that time when I first watched that.
Played that the other day.
And then I even there's this one time I was watching with my boy, and there was this girl that I was into, and I invited her over, and we just watched some of that. She never came over again. But it was really cool. It was
be able
cool.
to watch it with
She
a
never
girl.
came over
For me,
again.
exactly. It was just cool for me to
Dry.
be like, I don't give a shit if I'm watching this with a girl.
Did
or
you
not.
swamp her out?
You will find some
He
way.
looked
Marty,
away.
what's your favorite movies?
My
Dragon
favorite.
Ball movies, you know?
My bad.
Hey, can someone move the camera away from Jalir?
Yeah, crazy.
This nigga, kick this nigga off.
Hey, go
Duh.
sit in the chair. man.
Right.
Kick this nigga
Back
off.
of the bus, Rosa.
All right.
Whoa.
Yo, don't do that.
Damn, bro.
Don't do it now.
How
On
do you think it makes-
313 day?
Oh shit! Damn.
I've met her a couple times.
Damn, you
Yeah.
said that shit? God damn.
Not to her face, my nigga. Damn.
She like, hey, your nigga had a car?
Back of the bus, bitch. Don't film this. Do that. Please
all-
remove this.
It's not
don't
getting removed.
film
Don't
Nothing's
edit
getting
this
removed.
stuff out.
We don't
Oh my
edit
God.
shit.
We don't edit this stuff out.
We don't
so-
edit shit.
Well,
Yeah, that's a clip.
Nope. Nope.
That's a clip.
Marty?
That's a
My
clip.
uncle used to work
so we
at
got
the. That is probably a strike. So
Yeah,
You
1,000
gotta
ways
watch
to
some-
die.
You
Nigga.
gotta watch.
You gotta watch a horrible black.
one girl.
No,
5 cups.
he's gotta watch a movie
Where's this
that
going,
I
Mike?
suggest.
Where's this
Oh,
going?
no.
You
Veronica.
gotta watch a horrible fucking
They
black.
even trying to
white
get me to watch
movie.
Veronica.
You gotta
forever.
watch the Till movie.
Yo,
Oh, hell
God
no,
damn.
bro. That's terrible.
So my uncle used to
Oh my
work
God.
at
Yeah,
the
you should do that.
Riverfront Towers where she lived at.
The slaves.
Yo.
Okay, does
Rosa.
Marty not get a strike for that?
What?
So-
I was asking where this. I was,
No,
He
it's
was
the
asking
Riverfront.
I was asking where the
The
slaves.
Riverfront, it's the
Slave?
Riverfront Towers in downtown Detroit, off West Jefferson, and she lived there. That's where they were having her live until she passed.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I've met her a couple times, just
Damn, that's-
because my uncle. I was like a child.
Bro, that's so.
Yeah,
Dope, man.
history.
She was cool.
So, yeah.
Tree of Might, bro.
Tria,
Tree of Might.
Turles. Tree of Mike Turles.
No Turles, bro.
What
Yeah,
is Turles? Is that
He's
his twin?
Goku.
Can someone explain?
No, he's not.
I don't know.
Or
bro,
just a
but
nigga that
like-
just
I don't-
look
He's
like
just a nigga that look like him.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
doppelganger.
Yeah, Turles.
And he's blacker too.
Yeah, he was. but
He was a little bit darker.
He was dark
He
skinned.
was of a darker skin tone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Complexion.
Yeah.
Like Mike is of me.
Persia is of you.
Persia is of me. We have matching tattoos. Mine is a little bit brighter because
The-
his skin
White.
tone is a little bit darker than mine. And they're both matching Dragon Ball tattoos.
I'm thankful
They are.
for how you explained anatomy to me.
They are.
That's
So,
great.
but yes,
What's
Tree of
really
Mike.
melanin? That's
Nah,
that's
but
the
Tree of
lack of
Might,
melanin that he has.
Malonin.
Tria might. That's
still
the,
fire.
that
That
was
was
like
one.
the
The one
third
Turles. I think. I don't know.
I don't know what. Yeah,
fucking know, dog.
I
Like,
don't know if we know the order.
I don't know.
of
That's,
this
that's
shit.
what kind of
Bro,
give
I
me
will
watched
figure it out
like,
later.
timelines for Dragon Ball Z.
like with DBZ, dog.
They're not
It's
canon,
even,
so does it really matter?
Yes.
Yeah, it mattered because it was fly.
It was one that
And then he
wasn't
did the
canon,
Spear
right?
Bomb.
It was
All
one
of
that
the,
wasn't
all of the
canon,
Dragon Ball
right?
movies
No,
are
all
allegedly
of them
not
are
canon,
canon.
except
Oh, I did not know that.
for the
Okay.
super movies.
He did do.
Yeah, except for the
that
Super
was
Bowl.
confusing.
Gotcha.
He did the
Yeah,
Spirit
it
Bomb.
was
I think
confusing for me
I think
too.
the thing about Trunks
Go ahead.
OVAs are canon.
Yeah, that was an OVA. Yeah.
So Trunks is canon.
Oh shit!
I thought they said the
that
second
movie too.
Garlic
Bardock
Jr.
is
one
canon.
was good.
That was
Yeah,
mine.
that was a
That'd
good
be like
one.
honorable mention number 2 is the one with Gohan.
I thought they said that
in the future and shit.
Yeah.
that the
But-
second Garlic Jr. one was canon.
So,
There were two
that's
Garlic
why
Jr.
Dead Zone.
Yeah, it was one when
so
Goku
Garlic
was
Jr.
at
had his
Yemen.
own arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So there's one movie where it's essentially a prequel to Dragon Ball. Yeah,
It's not that good.
no one likes
That's
it.
filler.
It's filler.
Yeah, it's filler.
So yeah,
Very
there's
rare to that
so
filler.
Dead Zone is a movie prior to the events of Dragon Ball Z. It came out as I think as a movie, but it's essentially the prequel to Dragon Ball Z. Garlic Jr. comes, fuck shit up, fuck Kami up.
I only watched that once.
Okay, yeah, it's essentially the prequel to Dragon Ball Z.
I just remember they had to throw his ass in the zone.
And then
They did his ass like they did.
so I think
Zod.
that's the only movie.
Mhm.
I think that's the only movie that is canon.
No, the first one isn't canon because they already knew who Gohan was. In the beginning of Dragon Ball, they didn't know Gohan. So
But
the
like,
movie
it's
isn't.
confusing because
It's
Dead Zone come because
guys
the Dead
lost
Zone
me.
Yeah.
because the
And
Dead
then-
Zone's actually
yeah,
arc.
it's weird. It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah,
But
it's-
anyways,
Yeah.
uh,
So those you running with those?
Yeah,
Might and Trunks?
Tree of Might,
And Trunks.
not Future Trunks.
Yeah.
We know what Gohan and shit like that.
The, History of Trunks.
Yeah.
History of Trunks.
One-armed
History of
Gohan
Trunks,
was
bro.
the-
Gohan
Gohan
with
is
my
what Gohan
foggy-
should be doing right now.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of is. He's trying. Well,
My foggy memory of Dragon Ball.
I know.
He's soft.
It
So-
hasn't gone
you know,
through.
But like,
Struggle.
this is
Gone
why
through
Piccolo
enough.
did what he did. That's why his daughter got kidnapped.
Yeah.
Mm.
Bitch ass. Because he be on some bitch shit.
God damn.
What about
Go
you,
get
brother?
the shit.
Lord Slug.
Absolutely fucking not. That movie is so boring.
With the
I'm sorry.
false Super Saiyan and the Mechians.
Oh, it's so annoying. And
Yeah, it's the
and
Lord-
then
the Lord Slug movie. It's a
Slug
movie.
people.
Yeah, the whistle to hurt him.
Yeah.
Slug Mechian.
Anyways.
Because his ears were super sensitive.
Yeah,
I only know Dragon Ball.
You don't know that? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just like the base.
Piccolo.
You
their
now you
ears
gotta
are
watch. Now you
sensitive.
have to watch it.
Now you have to,
But I do
that's
know
what
the
we should
Trunks
make
movie.
West
Yeah.
do.
That's
Watch
fine.
all the Dragon Ball movies because he's young
You
and
mean
his
Matt?
child.
You
I'm
mean
sorry,
Matt,
Matt.
bro.
Oh,
No,
because
no,
he's
no,
white.
no, no,
It's because he's white.
Mixing up white
It's because
people.
he's white.
All right.
Kick him
I
out
was
the
trying
house.
to say with my foggy
I'm sorry,
childhood
guys.
memory, with my foggy childhood memory about the Dragon Ball movies, I do remember Trunks was by far my favorite character.
Trunks is
Like, I
everyone's
always
favorite.
loved
Yeah,
Trunks,
Trunks is
so I know I
everyone's
love that
Everyone's
movie.
favorite.
Trunks
my
came
first
because
time.
Trunks came in with a whole different kind of swag.
Oh,
Like,
exactly.
did.
He
He
didn't
came
seem
in-
like
he
he
was-
seemed like he was a
he was
Dragon Ball
really-
character. I was just like,
I
this
think
dude
that
just
Trunks-
cut.
Nick has I think on the pod he talked about a specific kind of character before where they're OP, but it was your favorite trope.
Oh yeah,
It was the character that's OP but acts like
very nice.
humble about it.
Yeah.
Like they're just like they just
He's not
show up.
whipping his dick out.
Yeah, like exactly because like Vegeta was super arrogant.
Bro.
Goku was super fucking stupid.
He is from a
But,
timeline
like,
where they don't play
Trunks
that.
just came up and he was
Yeah.
just like, "What up, nigga?"
He killed a man. He's the
Yeah.
only
You
one
know
that
what
killed a
time it
main
is.
villain
That's
in
the
one
best
episode.
trope.
Yeah,
That's-
that's
yeah.
the,
He's
So
not playing.
basically, Trunks is Toji. Trunks is the blueprint for Toji.
anyway.
So
It could be.
Antonio, what's your
Maybe.
favorite movie?
yeah, Antonio, what's
It
your
depends.
So my favorite, so honorable mention is History of Trunks. History of Trunks is immaculate. It is beautiful. I don't want to say it's my favorite only because it's an OVA and it's canon. So technically it's out of the rules.
I think it's like a special.
It's a special, but it's so well done.
It's really good.
Him going Super Saiyan
Oh yeah.
when Gohan dies.
Oh.
Woo!
Bro, Gohan was fighting for like 11 years
Yeah, like
for his fucking life.
for his fucking
Shit.
life, and trying to get him to go Super Saiyan. This nigga would not go Super Saiyan.
No, he would not.
He would not go
Was that
Super
the
Saiyan.
android?
Ain't that
Yeah,
amazing?
they're fighting 17,
17, 18.
18.
And this nigga
Yeah.
would not
That
go
wasn't
Super
the
Saiyan.
Trunks
How many
movie?
times?
That
Yeah,
was
it's the history of
Trunks.
Trunks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. All right, I thought you were talking
He just would not go Super Saiyan. So seeing Trunks is that part in particular. Trunks going Super Saiyan while being sad about Gohan is really heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Dead Zone is probably my favorite movie because it is like a prequel to it. So it's nice to see Piccolo and Goku not get along.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, that was cool.
Gohan just being a child, he gets like drunk and starts doing dumb shit. Like it's just nice seeing Gohan be a child. So it's like we forget that he was essentially a child warrior.
Yeah.
Bro, he was on Namek at 8.
Prodigy.
Getting
He
his
had
neck
he had
Yeah.
is that they had Icarus in that movie,
Yeah,
didn't they?
Icarus, yeah.
I miss
I
Icarus.
forgot about
Yeah,
that
so you know,
episode,
just having Gohan be a
Hold-
child and
yeah.
just like
too.
be the victim for once and not have to worry about saving the fucking world
Oh,
was
yeah.
kind of nice. And I did like Garlic Jr. He was just like a villain for this. I don't know. Maybe it's nostalgia, but I do enjoy.
To get him mixed up with Emperor Pilaf for
Yeah.
when I was like a little kid.
Super Pilaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is
Yeah.
Garlic?
Garlic he's only in
Garlic.
2
I
episodes.
know if I saw-
Imagine Emperor Pilaf, but with like
Who's Emperor Pilaf?
with the He
I
got
feel like
those
if I saw
that
him, I'd be
stuff
like,
old
oh.
people get where they get little splotchy spots.
Liver marks.
Liver marks. Yeah, that's so Garlic Jr. is basically the Emperor Pilaf with liver spots.
So the real story is,
Man, out of context, not knowing anything.
So
I
the
love
real
that
story
song.
is his father was essentially supposed to be guardian over Kami, but Kami won. So Garlic got mad and been trying to kill Kami ever since.
Oh, okay.
That's the real story. That's why his name's Garlic Jr. because Garlic Sr. was supposed to be
Gotcha.
Kami,
And that's
but
Garlic.
lost.
Okay. Yep, I
And
remember
then
now.
so Dead Zone, and then honestly, I like superhero. I really enjoy because I like Gohan is me. I relate a lot to Gohan just being by the book person and always being forced to do something you don't want to do.
He was fighting with glasses on.
Yeah, I fight with glasses on.
That man is about it.
I fight with my glasses on. I'm black.
I'm on your side.
Don't let the gayness fool you. I fight.
I seen gay dudes that could fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we swing like it'd be like.
You better be able to fight.
But
You better be able to fight.
yeah, have you T.S. Madison, she's a trans icon, and she was saying how people use
Excuse me, can you say her name one more time?
T.S. Madison.
Okay, thank you.
She was saying how she
I didn't hear.
people come at her a little bit or whatever, especially other drag queen because she's part of the Drag Race franchise right now. She's like, don't come for me, I fight.
Good. Yeah.
But anyway, so I really like superhero. I love Gohan. I love Gohan so much.
What?
What's happening? What is this?
What's going
I
on?
think it just say superhero.
Yeah.
You talking about the one that just
That's-
came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that the first time.
I thought you looked at
Somebody
me.
get this
no,
nigga
see,
off here,
the
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
reaction
I'm like, what
YouTube
happened?
just had.
What's happening? What is
He
this?
said
What's going
he
on?
said superhero before, and me and Marty
Wes,
had
we don't
that
mean to trash your birthday.
Fuck all four of y'all, first of all.
Four?
Hold
What do I
on, bro.
do?
Hey, look,
There
man.
is 4 of us in it.
Let's just let this.
Damn, people
fuck my
criticize.
trash.
Let's let our brother get this out.
I
never
actually
happens to
didn't.
me.
Damn.
I actually didn't hate it.
let's let. Look,
Damn.
there's no mistakes today.
Damn.
Yes, you're right.
Today.
I will fight. Don't
Today.
I say I fight.
Bro,
Today.
we are on your side.
I fight.
No,
You are on his side.
no, yeah, there we go. No, we're
Yeah.
not.
No one else is on my side. I
No,
appreciate
no,
you.
no, no, I will say I did not hate it near. Like
you.
I didn't hate it.
I didn't
at
hate
all.
it. Same.
I did not at all.
I mean, but
Yeah, I wanna
I
go
just
there.
didn't take it.
We got the Great Debate Part 2.
Bro, you don't got a lot.
I
We're not
want.
gonna
I
do that.
can't
We're not
wait.
gonna do that today, guys. We're
I
not
know.
gonna
I
do
know.
it today.
Yeah, you're right.
Go ahead.
Anyways,
Go ahead.
I do enjoy.
Yes, we are.
I do enjoy. I guess we're gonna have it. We could do it.
Views.
We ain't-
No,
No,
We at 30.
Yo, as long as we argue
Favorite
about
Toriyama
Dragon Ball Z,
Sensei?
yeah.
I'll fight.
Anyway,
Anyway,
God.
I explain why.
Yeah, go ahead.
Motherfuckers, I
Yeah,
hate
preach.
the bitch asses.
What the fuck?
Not you, Lear. You the only one defending me. You
Yeah,
and Wes are the only one-
he's literally singling
It's
us
the-
out, and then and you're the only one saying, "What the fuck?"
Right, he the only one.
He's the only one upset.
That's
and the
because
only
he
one not in
fucking
it.
smoked before.
Right, he's so high. Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
I
right,
apologize.
paranoid as hell.
I am paranoid as hell.
It's not you.
Did y'all lock the cat up?
It's me.
Anyway, just go on. My bad. Go ahead.
I'll tell you because, like,
Superhero.
again, it's Gohan. It's Gohan. Gohan is us. He's the story of Dragon Ball Z has been told through Gohan's point of view, essentially, and to finally see and he hasn't had his moment, and it didn't have it in Super. Didn't and,
He had his moment.
We got knocked
no,
out.
it wasn't.
Not in
Cell
Super.
games.
No, he didn't.
Cell games.
He was about to lose to Cell.
How long
Super,
ago was
Super.
that?
Super.
How long ago was that,
That's
Marty?
when DBZ was fly.
But like that was the last time.
That's when DBZ was fly.
I know, but
Yeah, I was about to say
Man,
that's
no,
like.
he had his moment in
but he
Busada.
didn't. But no,
He got his
didn't.
ad.
And he got
No,
his ass
Bullsaga, no.
wrecked.
No,
Bro, he got
I
his
said
no,
moment.
no,
A
he was the
moment
strongest.
ends.
No. At the end of Dragon Ball Z, Gohan was probably like the
Yes.
strongest character, bro. Until when
Mystic
Boo
Gohan.
did that
Gohan
extra
is the
shit.
strongest person in general.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
dog. Ultimate
we
Gohan was
gotta-
a dog, bro.
Yeah,
He is the strongest person in general, but
My
just
back.
he has different priorities. Okay, I understand, I get it, but it's just it breaks. But like I said,
Super Saiyan.
Gohan
man.
is me. I was raised to see shit through Gohan's point of view, and I understand what it's like having a strict parent. Books, when you know your potential is bigger than that, and then it's just so and like also, but at the same time, seeing Gohan happy. You know, he gets his he's not his father. He's not
full-blooded
Vegeta.
Saiyan. He's not
He
full-blooded
kind of
Saiyan.
is.
He's
How much does he pay
he's closer
attention to Pan?
Vegeta than he is
does.
Goku.
How much does he pay attention to Pam?
He pays attention.
I know
to
she
Pam.
got kidnapped.
He did not know she got kidnapped.
Bro, okay, so you fuck up one time, okay?
It runs
That was
pretty
one
big.
time.
It runs in
That's
the
a pretty big
family.
fuck
They're
up.
just bad
But
fathers.
still,
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
didn't have an
maybe just
example
Saiyan DNA.
other than Piccolo.
Piccolo is
Other than
example.
Piccolo,
And guess
you're
who's
right.
watching Pam?
All right,
Yes,
there
he's
you
watching- right? He's
exactly.
He's a Namekian.
Right,
They
Goku's
build
not
on
even
family.
watching his own granddaughter.
Yeah.
It's granddaddy, uncle Piccolo,
So it's Uncle Grandpa.
uncle grandpa. I love that show.
No.
That's boom.
But
Oh
yeah.
my God.
But yeah, that's but
We
anyways.
got different opinions.
So
on that.
just
I ain't watching my
having-
son. I'm watching my fucking granddaughter. Is you crazy?
You say you ain't watching your son?
I ain't watching my
got
son.
you on
Why would I
Piccolo.
watch my granddaughter?
Got
That's
you.
Crazy.
but, you know,
I'm just saying.
sometimes you want to do better.
Nope.
Something.
I
Not
got
I just
you.
want to be
Goku
strong.
just want- yeah, he
Don't
was just
Goku always
exact-
want to be strong? You with
Marty got
you
That's
a
it.
stronger influence.
He wants to be strong.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that
So
matters.
anyway, so I can finish my fucking. So again, seeing Go. So I'm happy Gohan got his happy, but at the same time, bitch, you're the strongest person in the world. Do something. So this, like, while there's mixed reviews on Beast Gohan, I think I love the white hair. I love the craziness, the special being canon. I'm sorry, I love it.
That special being canon was dope.
I like the special beam
The
cannon.
Makaka Kasapo was fucking dope. That's how you say that it's special beam canon in Japanese.
That's no, for sure.
Homework.
The hairstyle though.
It could be better.
That's where.
Why you make it so
That's where it threw me
big?
out.
It's
That's where it
I
threw
think
me
it's
out.
the-
Yeah, you could just made it white.
it's the CGI, I think.
Well,
I don't think it's
no,
gonna be that big.
No,
No,
it
no,
is.
no,
that
no,
big.
no,
it's that big in the
In the
manga.
manga, it's that big.
That
Really?
big.
Yeah.
Pause.
It literally looks
No, it's
just
huge.
like a fan art thing that would have been made back
So
in
Super
the
Saiyan
05.
4
Yeah, Super-
Goku.
You ever
Or
see Super Saiyan 5?
Goku. Sorry,
With
Super
the
Saiyan
red
5 Goku.
eyes, white hair.
He's got the
Somebody-
white hair.
Wes,
Yo,
hook a bitch up.
Go ahead.
All right. So I this past weekend was watching
AF.
the Android and Cell saga, and when Vegeta went Super Vegeta, his hair was just as long as Beast
was.
Gohan.
Yes, thank you.
That long?
I gotta see
Yes.
it.
yeah,
In a
but
picture.
but it didn't stay that way.
I don't.
I don't know. They were very inconsistent.
Yeah. But Beast Mode, yo,
We
you
need to
absolutely
see-
Right there.
Beast Mode is staying that way.
But yeah, so it's
We need to
just
see proof.
thank you, Wes. I appreciate you.
No, them animations back
But,
then was kind of sometimes.
I just enjoyed the story of just like Piccolo's story
Love
in that
Piccolo.
movie.
Piccolo
You know, he's
was
just
the
turned
best
into
part
a
of
he's
that.
the best character of Dragon Ball. You know, him and
He is.
Vegeta are the
can
best
agree.
characters in Dragon Ball.
Toriyama's favorite character is Piccolo.
Is it?
You can tell.
Yeah, he's my
You can
favorite.
tell.
He's my favorite
Yeah.
character.
You can tell. So like just like
favorite's
why I
Vegeta.
hate Orange. I hate the name Orange Piccolo, but I'm just happy Piccolo got his power.
They
up.
should just call him
And-
Steve Jobs
and
Piccolo.
seeing-
Hey,
that's why I say it should be Dragon
Steve
Piccolo.
Jobs Piccolo.
No,
What does that mean?
He had so much carrot juice, he started turning orange.
you know what, bro? That's your cousin.
And he died.
Did you turn orange?
You related to him.
Oh shit! I saw that on the episode of Magic School Bus. But yeah,
All right.
What
that's
about-
why.
yeah.
What about you,
let's,
Persia?
Persia.
me and you, let's get through this fast because we're already at 40.
Jesus.
I love that.
Told ya.
What's all of us on
Bro,
today?
I like both of the Broly movies. But I watched.
Whoa. Which Broly movies?
He said both. Oh, yeah, because there's
No,
Broly.
no.
There's Broly second.
and by I'm
Yeah.
all right.
No,
Okay.
it's so
All right.
good. They're
not in the
Oh, hey,
conversation.
You might like him.
I'm talking about
The fuck no.
both of the
Nobody can.
No one likes
introductory
And
Broly
the-
movies.
Okay.
But I like
Well, Father Son Command
I
Man was
liked
really dope. Father
the-
Sons and Sons.
Come here.
I like the first one, like the original one, because I liked how aggressive and rage it would. That shit was just nonsense.
Yeah,
like,
he was
just-
very.
like like bro, that nigga was
He was
worse
on
than a
bumpers.
bully.
Kakarot.
He was like just grabbing niggas, and
Kakarot.
throwing them into the mountain and shit. Like there was
Kakarot.
really no reason why they should have
Oh,
won
yeah.
that fight. They all should have died.
Oh, they all should have
like
died.
yeah, they
Definitely.
it should have been over on that.
Kakarot.
But then I liked the like I feel like there wasn't much. Like it was pretty much all like straight to the point and then just hardcore the whole fucking way until they figured out
Yeah.
how to beat him. But
and
then-
they wasn't sure if that was
but,
going to
but
be
that nigga was like purely roid rage.
Yeah.
Like this nigga's just getting mad thinking about this nigga. Like this nigga's off in the woods somewhere. And he just
He had to be-
sees something. He's like, Kakarot! Nigga, like this nigga Goku is off minding his
on-
business, doing push
if on site
Like,
is a definition of
Bro,
Broly.
yeah,
Yeah.
That Broly was the definition of I used to be somebody.
I used
and
to
he
be
see,
somebody.
He wasn't
he see
even-
the
he
man
didn't
who was
even
picked
used to be
above him.
somebody.
He just seen the man who was picked above
He
him.
didn't even used to be somebody.
No, he just
was
got that
born
energy.
autistic, and then he just got mad at the nigga he was next to.
Hey, bro, he liked
and then
trains.
just
You
never
know,
how do
got
you remember
over it.
that? You
How
were
do
a
you
child.
even remember that? Like
You were a baby
You just
infant.
mad that this nigga was crying next to you.
Let's talk about the
And then
memory.
He
he was
memory retention of infants of Saiyans.
Yeah,
And how do you remember that shit?
Yeah,
I mean,
But then-
their hair don't grow and they keep the memory.
but the other
guess.
one,
Hey, bro, you hold it. Hey, Sans hold a grudge.
with the other Broly,
Yeah.
I did like the production quality of it was dope.
Yeah.
But I liked one, he was beating the shit out of them niggas. Like he was fucking them up. But two, bro,
Yeah, I
the
love that.
Frieza scene is what makes that like
It was
good to me.
great. Yeah.
Because that Frieza scene was fucking hilarious.
On bump.
Where he killed his dad, and he was like,
Broly,
he was like,
niggas is wild.
oh my God, Broly. We're like,
Bro.
that shit was fucking
He a
hilarious.
shit starter.
And
bro.
then that shit
Instigator.
backfired immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Right?
Hey. That
But
was
I
good.
did like his redemption, and I liked how Goku went back at the end and was just like, yo, in typical fucking
course.
stupid ass Goku
Always
fashion.
trying to
Fight
make
this
a
nigga
plan.
again.
Hey,
He can get stronger. Let him live.
let's be friends so we can fight.
You know who
more.
you should train
That's gonna
with?
come back to bite him. That's gonna come back to bite him in the ass.
But yeah,
I
that
feel.
was
know that.
that was
It
that was
hasn't.
They're training right now.
that was me.
I don't
Nick,
trust him.
Go with yours.
Mine, of course, the first one was Broly. Runner up would also be the other Broly movie
Broly second coming.
tied with the, what is it? The Last Dragon. What's the other one?
Wrath of the Dragon.
Wrath of the Dragon.
that was a good one.
Tied with that one because I love Tapion.
Bro, that the
Tapion's
ending.
design and everything is so dope.
The end. I like that they did. My bad.
No,
They,
you're good.
Highlighted Super Saiyan 3 and did the Dragon Fist.
Yeah.
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 Super Saiyan 3 to me is the most underrated transformation
I agree.
because it's just so gorgeous and it's just like, God damn,
Bro, that's
that
why they
hair.
could have just.
That
Well,
motherfucker
never-
folding.
I love that one so much because anytime I would see it, just like in my childhood, just online, internet, wherever, I always thought it was fake because it looked so cool,
Can
and
I-
I
can
wouldn't
I
see
talk
it
some
anywhere
shit about
else.
that
Like it
real
would have
quick?
been talked about.
Go
I didn't
ahead.
see many
Fuck them
videos.
I want to talk shit about y'all dick riding. Yeah, I'm gonna talk like a nigga. Dick riding Super Saiyan 3, but y'all got a problem with Beast Gohan?
Bro, Super
Nah.
Saiyan.
Yeah.
Look, yeah.
Wait,
Beast Gohan
yeah.
was stupid.
wait.
Beast
There's a
Gohan,
difference.
yeah,
Nah,
come on,
bro.
bro. Yeah, no,
It
there's a
wasn't
difference.
the same.
I
bro.
will-
I don't
no, no,
know
no, I
why.
It's not the
Something
same.
was
Ain't
different.
close,
No,
bro.
yeah, no, it ain't the same.
I hate all of
Ain't the
this.
same. Hold on, Wes want to say
Nah.
something.
I want to say my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on one second.
Damn.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Super Saiyan 3, okay,
No,
hold on. That changed the game because we weren't introduced to transformations like that. Super Saiyan 2 was just
we've had it twice.
no, hold on, time out. Because Super Saiyan 2 was just a little bit sharper and then not as many bangs. And then Super Saiyan 3 was like
The hair was like a
Oh my
little
God,
darker.
electricity.
My bad. I apologize. I apologize. The electricity. My bad. My bad. But Super Saiyan 3, we were like, how long can it get? They're like, bitch, this long.
Yeah.
And then they said, but guess how? His eyebrows went to it. No eyebrows. We got rid of the eyebrows, brought the hair down. My man's look angrier. And you know why? Because he is. Because the more Super Saiyan you go, the more unpure of heart you get. It makes sense.
But why
I
are we
love
mad
it.
at
So-
Beast Gohan?
Because that shit just like
It doesn't-
you. First of all, you have all these other ones, and you have Super Saiyan 4 there for inspiration too, because we can use it if we want to or whatever. And all they did was go with Super Saiyan 2, and they're like, extend it, and then change the color, get rid of it.
Because he has
But
the
don't go to
mystic
white.
form.
Don't go to white yet because that's Ultra Instinct. We got to stay in silver, but then just elongate that bitch. Just elongate that bitch, and we're good. And I'm like, man, come on, give me something else. Make that shit turn into a bowl cut. I don't give a fuck. Do something
It
different. a little
didn't
bit.
feel like they put much effort into it.
Yeah, I'm
and it
mad on
didn't
that
feel original.
Super Saiyan 3 was different, original, and
I'm gonna save this for another episode, but that is what you just described is the problem that I had with a lot of Dragon Ball
Yeah.
shit.
All right.
Anyway,
Yes.
go ahead with one.
All right. So my thing on Super Saiyan 3, when I was a kid, I thought it was the dopest thing in the world. As I got
Exactly.
older, they fucking wasted the fuck out of it.
yeah, they only used it.
The only
wasted
and
the
the only
fuck
people
out
who
of
really
it.
use it is Gotenks.
But
Yeah.
When they can actually not be ADHD and finish a fucking dance.
Yeah.
But so my favorite movie, fucking recently it was Fusion Reborn. Growing up, Broly was my second favorite, and my first favorite was Wrath of the Dragon because Future Trunks was always my favorite,
Excuse me.
and it kind of bridged the gap of how you found out he got his sword. Tapion gave him his sword.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They kind of made, but it's not canon.
It's not canon, but like
but it gave it a
gave
lore
you a
to it, and I did
because
like
you
that.
never knew why he had a fucking sword.
Yeah, the only one like nobody ever used a sword, and all of a sudden Trunks is out here
And
sworded
nobody
up
said
like a
anything.
knight of the round
Honestly, the
table.
only
Exactly.
main reason he was my favorite character was
Yeah.
because he
He
was
had
to
a
do with the sword.
sword.
I was like,
And he
What?
fucked Frieza up.
I was like, all right, bet. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You guys can
And-
get back to your podcast.
And then Goku.
You're part of this too, Wesley.
Yeah, it's your podcast.
Goku walked him with a finger.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could get into that part.
You said Goku blocking with a finger? That's right there.
Yeah.
I wanna make one quick question real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
For for everybody that like loves the Broly movie so much. Do you, and then it seems like it's a popular opinion that you like the first one more because the Broly's more menacing.
Yeah.
Now,
I love the look and attitude of the old Broly, but the new Broly gave him more depth as a character.
Yeah.
now that's kind of
Yes.
where I'm going into this
Okay.
question
Yeah,
is
let's hear it.
now, to spoiler, at the end of the first Broly movie, does he die?
No. Technically, no, because there's a Broly second coming.
No, he doesn't die.
He doesn't die.
Okay.
They try to blow him up by overloading him with power.
Oh, okay.
He wins.
But then in Broly's
Miles
second
Morales.
He comes back. He gets
Because
on an
you,
asteroid.
like, so
and
they
comes back.
can't find a way to beat him by pure strength, and they see like he has to let out the energy because he gets too much because he can't stop.
Yeah.
He can't stop
Body
gaining
can
energy.
only sustain so much.
Yeah, so he releases it himself. So Goku notices that. So Trunks, Gohan, Piccolo, and Vegeta all give him their energy, and he punches them in the stomach and transfers all that
Spirit
into
punch.
him, and then he blows up. But then they later on for Broly's second coming, they find him in space, and then they do a father son Kamehameha wave. His dumbass.
Wait,
into-
you
that's
said they
where that
found
came
him in space? No, he
I don't
comes to
remember.
Earth.
Oh, does he come to Earth? Okay, I don't
So,
remember.
on
Look,
the
I
Mars,
seen
You know them comments
Astro-
gonna them comments gonna kill us.
Yeah,
So
I
the
only watched
question
second coming
is-
once. I didn't want to do anymore.
Genetically
Yeah,
modified.
they just fucking.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I did
He
not
was
know
They
that
fucking
was a
work
thing.
on them.
Fucking-
Go tanks and trunks.
So my
They
whole
did.
Android
question where
18
this is going to
kills
is,
him.
you guys prefer the first Broly, but do you think, would you rather have that first Broly be the canon and then continue, or do you think that the second
I
one
like
is
this
put in
Broly.
better?
The first Broly wouldn't make first
Well,
a
the-
good
the-
story.
well,
yeah,
well,
no.
if
He's
he's
good for what he is.
So then
Yeah.
that at least like
Yeah.
gives it a reason
This
why the
is-
second Broly
Yeah.
is kind of toned
Yeah,
down
no, yeah.
to give him a
actually, the
redemption.
first Broly can actually fit in the timeline. It
Yeah.
can only fit in the timeline when it was the 7 days before they fought Cell. But the only thing that's different is
angry.
I think it was something that
He's
was
black.
different, and I can't remember it. But it can actually fit in the timeline. I mean, if they never did the Super Broly, I mean, me personally, I would be fine with it. But I do
Yeah.
like the addition, and
Yeah.
they giving him more personality.
Yeah,
so
'cause,
it's,
I mean, as a story-wise character, he is better. But if you're just looking for some just straight up action, beat the shit out of you, mindless motherfucker.
Yeah.
First,
But
Broly.
that's what
And that's what Dragon Ball
that's
Z
kind of like
the best. At.
that was why I liked it. I think I said it on the Great Debate episode that like Dragon Ball was like the whole series was just action because it touched on like that such a basic instinct for like a young boy is like I want to see niggas fight.
I would just want to see niggas.
And
That's so
like,
true.
This is like
Especially around that time in the 90s where it was just like action cartoons.
I think, bro.
X-Men 97,
I
the
think-
original X-Men, Power Rangers, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
time
You know
travel.
what I'm saying?
Anything-
we just wanted to fight.
bro, when you
We
think
were
of
just a
when you
book.
when you
Right.
think about it,
Fucking the mummies,
Bro.
right, mummies
we wanna
alive.
fight.
and shit, like-
literally,
Yeah.
when you,
Overly aggressive.
when you think
Bill
about it,
Cosby.
when you think about it, like even thinking about other animes from that
fucking-
and other anime from that time period and like
You're right.
other
Sit back.
Asian culture in general,
Mm.
like Asian culture is just as rich as any other culture. Why do you what steeped through? Like what made it through the filter? The fucking
Ooh, that-
fighting.
It
Like,
is, yeah.
Dragon Ball, of all the anime that came through, Dragon Ball, like Marty said,
Like
Dragon Ball was the biggest one. That was like kind of
Yeah.
spearheaded. Why? Mortal Kombat. Why? Mortal Kombat was made by Americans, but it's based on martial arts.
Right.
Yeah.
So Mortal Kombat,
yeah.
Street Fighter, fucking
I'm playing Mortal
like
Kombat 1 when I get
anything-
home.
Karate Kid.
like
all,
any,
the, all the
Karate
anime
Kid.
though. All the
Any,
anime
yeah,
generally.
it's all kind of steeped, but like
Not all,
what
but
what
95.
that interest in the fucking fighting is what appealed to like young boys. Even if you're talking about fucking card games and shit, it's still fighting.
Yeah.
Like so it's like
Yu-Gi-Oh! You know,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
it was monsters fighting.
it was
Pokemon
monsters fighting. Like,
fighting.
yeah,
Yeah, like
some-
monsters
fan-
fighting.
Seto
fantasy-
Kaiba was straight fighting.
fantasy.
He was on his shit.
Yeah, like
I killed myself.
like
if I lose this
the
match.
fantasy element and then the
Vegeta.
violent element appealed to like our little fucking
Brains at
little
the
boy
time.
brains, and then that opened the gates. So that Dragon Ball did its job because that like we've said it multiple times, it opened the
was the gateway.
doorways for more shit. Like maybe like my favorite is Attack on Titan. So Matt's is one of Matt's is Demon Slayer. One of like Nick's is One Piece. Like whatever. And One Piece was granted One Piece was already going on, but like
But One Piece was
they all contain an element of
Dragon
that
Ball
thing
Z.
that you got from Dragon Ball, which was just the fighting.
Dragon
Like,
Ball transcended just everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Marty, did you want to take it somewhere from there?
Nah, man.
No,
I mean, I could just say that Dragon Ball Z, and this is why I feel like it's like the greatest of all time. It's a tattoo of a little red hen.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know the story of Little Red Hen? I'll tell you.
I'm scared.
Of course, the little red hen.
Yeah, the little red hen. Like you know, you trying to
don't
make the
come
bread
around.
act
Don't
the
come
homie.
around after the bread's already done.
Exactly.
Bitch ass
It's
nigga.
a story of life
Come on,
type
bro.
shit,
You know,
dog.
hey, come
I
on.
thought it was
Hey,
like,
bro.
no, leave him hanging.
You know,
It's a story like
horror
that.
story.
But nah,
I do
man.
bread.
Never.
Dragon Ball Z. Just the fact that we even like speaking about the movies and shit. Like I can't really think of any anime that we can sit here and name like not only the movies, but then you had a whole prequel that dominated, and then you came right behind it and then fucking dominated again. The only one that's close is I think is Naruto. Like in the sense of where you had Naruto, you had Naruto Shippuden, but the movies didn't do nearly.
The movies were good though.
But
I
they
will
were,
say,
they were,
weren't
but not
known like that.
But not
I have
how
not
we
seen a
speaking
single
about
Naruto
like
movie.
Dragon Ball Z type shit.
Yeah, no. But if you like, I'm not gonna lie to you, real quick on Naruto's tip. Watch the movies though. Right. Yeah, no.
No,
Straight
I didn't
up,
say
never
anything.
pause.
No, I've watched
Right.
it. I
You-
fucked with
like
it.
some of
Yes,
the
I
best
was.
fight scenes are in their movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
for sure.
Rock Lee, I think the third or fourth one when he run up that chain.
Yeah.
Pow! I was like, oh.
The ice one? Or
I
like the
don't
snow
even
one?
know. I just
But-
remember that fucking scene, bro. But anyway,
But yeah,
No,
but-
well,
uh-huh.
before we like close out or do anything, before we close out, we still got time. I know that. I did.
this motherfucker.
had a thought. We were checking. We wrapping this shit up. We were checking the time.
Nah, y'all
Yeah,
keep
'cause,
wrapping me
bro,
up.
hey, wait, hold on.
No, I was
Hey,
kicking
we
my
wasting time
movies.
arguing.
We
No,
was
I let
checking
it
it.
fly earlier. I was kicking my movies, and then like everybody started saying me a point. I was like, all right, cool, that's cool. This shit. Let me kick, man.
Right.
What you
bad.
talking
I was
about?
gonna- I was
Anyways,
gonna
dog,
say Toriyama
so-
fact before we close out.
No, we
but we don't gotta wrap it up now. But
No, we
before
still got a little
leave,
time.
I want to say some Toriyama fact.
No, you straight.
So
you straight
no,
up, but,
Yeah.
we don't go.
So we'll
gotta
do
do it right
Toriyama
now.
facts at the end.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah, but no
wrap it up,
anime.
Jaleel.
Once again, no anime is done with Dragon Ball Z is done. Like just as far as like that is concerned, and then like you go between like you took a hiatus and was able to come back, but just when you were outside with like the greatest animes that we can kind of like name, and then as the new shit pops off, whatever they try to make a mention or whatever, but like no, you was out with Yu Yu Hakusho, you was out with One Piece, you was out with Gundam Wing, you was out with Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop. You were outside when all of this shit was happening, but like those emotions that you were feeling when Goku was going Super Saiyan, when Gohan was Super Saiyan, like that shit like you said, it transcended, bro. Like it's not too many animes that you can sit here and be like, well, damn, I felt like my hair stand up and shit like that,
That's
like
so
multiple
true.
times. You feel me? Even when Goku
That's
came
true.
back and did that
I want to
fucking-
say
that's
I was saying that when we were talking about Demon Slayer, how there hasn't really been an anime that maybe because we're grown and we're just adults now, and maybe like the
Oh no,
kids
there's
were saying.
animes that do that for me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no anime that just pulls me out of like
Well,
like
you
that.
gotta
You
watch
know what I'm
more
saying?
animes.
Attack on Titan.
Like
Yeah, you gotta watch more animes.
I can't watch Attack on Titan. I don't like it.
I'm not
sorry.
recommending that one.
Oh no, I'm recommending
because like I will say
Hey,
never
that's strike two, nigga.
To who?
me.
Antonio, first he starts with
two strikes.
First
in
he
one
starts
episode.
with
You
this
think you
Dragon
me?
Ball superhero shit.
Damn.
Now you say you don't like Attack on
Why is it
Titan.
whenever I say my opinion, y'all just coming at me today?
Hold on.
God damn.
No,
It's too much breeder testosterone today. We
I
need
was
a
about to say
I'm
this
not-
is getting close.
I'm not
to
giving
bro.
y'all
We need another
I'm
gay
only,
bitch.
I just gotta attack
we
you
need another
because
we
you
need
know
another because
you touch. First of all, you touching on my soft spot. Pause. And two,
Unpause.
pause.
Unpause.
And then two. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, there hasn't. I was saying, remember in my first episode when you and I were talking, there hasn't been an anime that touched my nerves like that, that hit me in the heart. You know, Nezuko, find out she was alive, and then Rengoku the speech that homeboy
got him.
gave.
God.
We were talking about this last episode. You bitch made nigga. Come back here, bitch ass nigga.
Bro,
come
back
get
in the
these
fuck-
hands.
No,
There
that was
hasn't been
beautiful.
anything that hit me like that.
That'll make you
Aside
cry.
from Dragon Ball Z, and back to back. Goku, when you see Piccolo get shot, Krillin die, you're like, fuck. And then he turns Super Saiyan. What the fuck? That speech 16 gives to Gohan, grow the fuck up. You ain't the only one going through shit. Grow up.
Yeah. But
Make that
I
boy
think-
cry and go Super Saiyan. Fucking
I do-
beautiful.
I do feel like with that shit too, though, like
It's a lot of emotional moments.
that
Yeah.
is to Marty's point,
Yeah.
which. So I just want to touch on this for the like. I just want to clarify something.
Right.
I just I just want to clarify
What's
something.
happening?
real
What is
quick.
this? What's going on?
What do you want to get off?
What's
'Cause
happening?
and essentially, so in the Great Debate episode,
Oh no, not part 2.
Episode
Not
55,
Marty-
go check that shit out.
Marty and Lear were kind of like
I'm scared.
were like team Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
and me and
Not
Nick
now,
were
Mike. This
team
isn't a good
One
time.
Piece.
like
Everything else.
One Piece and everything else.
Everything
Yeah,
else. Hold on.
Pretty much everything else.
Pretty much
but look,
everything else.
look, because
Y'all were all over the place.
Yeah, because what we were saying,
They're like
was
20 different animes better than
No,
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on.
Because
Hold
that's
on.
what we were saying. Because we were saying that, like, Dragon Ball Z is like a pinnacle, but we don't think it's the best.
Yeah.
And
It's the blueprint.
Not on
it's-
this episode.
But I,
Not on this episode.
but to Marty's point is like, no matter what, which I think that that's what Dragon Ball was meant to do. I think that was its role. Like, it was meant to be the foundation that is built, like all these other things are built off of. And that's normal because, like, if you come first,
now.
if you
not back
come
then.
first, no, back then it was like, bro, that's like,
No, it's
that's
still-
like, bro, that you think about it like think about like a parent, right?
Yeah.
If you look at Dragon Ball while it's in its 20s, it's a fit ass man, like whatever. Then Dragon Ball has kids. And what do you want for your kids? You
To
want
be
your
better.
kids to be
Do
better than
better,
you.
yeah.
Like, you want
Yeah.
them to grow up and build
Have
off
better
of what you
storyline.
gave them.
Yeah.
So and I feel like Dragon Ball did that. Because,
we
but-
told
and
you
then
that in
even
the-
to
in
the
the-
even
in
to the
episode.
point that Marty was just making, when people like all of those, like some of these anime were out, like Yu Yu Hakusho was out, Cowboy Bebop was out,
Sailor Moon
like,
was out. all
but
that
you
shit.
were watching Dragon Ball,
One
and
Piece.
because
I ain't
you
know what a
weren't
one
like
a piece was.
like when like
Wow.
this,
Kill shit?
Wow,
this
my bad.
podcast is called The Bebop.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Niggas started. I'm sure that Cowboy Bebop didn't start affecting you until later, but
No,
you
same
started
time,
with
same
Dragon Ball.
I don't know.
Like-
I was an
No,
emotional ass kid.
Yeah.
No,
too.
I'm saying, like,
Same
for
time.
me, Dragon Ball was just like, I was like all in with fucking Dragon Ball.
I think
I feel
I
you.
want to say
Even-
Dragon Ball was my first anime.
It was my
Yeah.
first anime,
Yeah,
even, and then
probably
I
same.
just thought about it while we were talking.
Maybe Sailor Moon, but it was
Even-
definitely Dragon Ball was there.
Yeah.
It was definitely Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon were my first anime.
Well, yeah. So actually, this I think this would be a good place to go from here. I want to touch on the impact that it
Okay.
had on you, which for me,
That's what I wanted to
Dragon
go
Ball
into for
was
the
my
last
first
20
one.
minutes.
Like, and when I was watching Toonami, it was mainly Dragon Ball. I watched everything else too, but Dragon Ball was like my bread and butter. And then when I kind of like fell off of Dragon Ball and like just anime in general, but Dragon Ball like has always
Was
had
always there.
a place in my heart. But then even when I got back into it, like later on, like when me and Nick met and like I became friends with like everybody, like Nick was watching anime, and I'm a kind of person where like I don't seek things out, and I don't like especially for TV shows, you just got to catch me. Like something has to catch me and like hook me, and then I'll go. So I remember vividly one time I went to Nick's house, and it was before Super came out, and Naruto was on, and Bujo was there. We were watching it, and like it was on, but I wasn't really paying attention. But I was like, oh, that looks crazy. But I didn't watch it. Like I still wasn't watching anime at that time until
For real?
Super came out. And then when Super came out, I was like, ooh, bitch. I'm like, I'm watching the fight as I'm like, God damn, what the fuck? So Super
That's crazy.
Super got me back into anime, and then opened the doors for me to start watching more
Floodgates.
shit.
I feel like a lot of people feel
You were
like
grown.
That
then.
was
Yeah, no, I
yeah.
was like 20.
That was about 6 years ago.
yeah, no,
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Yeah, because we've been living together for like 5.
Yeah, so it was there was I was watching that shit, but like bro, like my first anime tattoo was
you know.
my fucking like Dragon Ball opened those doors for me. I used to, those were like the only figures that I got and like that kind of shit. Like bro, I made a song called Dragon Ball Super. Like
We
It
get that
was-
Broly song too.
I made a song
Remember
called
that Broly
Broly.
song? That shit-
Like bro,
It ain't out.
like there's
Sorry.
Dragon Ball.
Y'all niggas is high.
Like bro, I wouldn't
Prove it.
Like you can never take away what Dragon Ball has done, because like bro, that shit what is life changing. Like even like bro, I would have never started watching Attack on Titan if I never started watching Super.
Yeah.
And I never like it. For me, it went Super. I think Future Diary.
word?
The Fates,
Oh,
the Fates,
We ain't doing
and
this
then Naruto. And then I'm like, all right,
I'm here.
I'm here now.
this is my
nigga.
life.
And then I was just like, but like it started with Dragon Ball.
Now
So
it's
like
part of my
I would
personality.
never, yeah, literally, it is my personality. But like I would never shit on like Dragon Ball at all. And I still stand on my point. But
Stop.
But-
Not this episode.
no, it ain't that. It's just
Tribute.
to build on what you're saying, bro. It's just like this, right? Dragon Ball Z, even with this moment that we have right now, it's kind of like Michael Jackson when they were out.
Yeah.
When Mike was out, right? Mike at Jackson 5 did some crazy shit, and then he came out by himself. And when he was out by
Off the
himself, he was wrecking shit so
Balls to the
crazy
wall.
that he transcended what was going on. So when DBZ came out, like, bro, all of these animes with these dope ass stories and all of this shit, they were outside at the same time. But DBZ was so crazy and good at what they were doing that it beat everything out. You dig what I'm saying? So like, and so when its run is incomparable, bro. Like it's not. If all respect on One Piece and every creator in anime, this shit won't happen again.
You say
You're so right.
transcending, and that's literally
Transcend.
the best way to describe it, because
it
Dragon
literally
Ball,
did transcend.
literally, especially Dragon Ball Z, it transcended anime because it was such a cultural phenomenon. There's not a single anime, even today, with how anime is respected and like
It's
talked
popular
about.
now.
It's still
But there's not something out there that
everywhere.
everybody
never got
It's
beat up
referenced
for a
in
while.
movies,
Yeah.
cartoons,
the movie,
all
and they
Western
were
stuff.
all fucking.
And correct me if I'm
fire.
wrong,
Probably
isn't Dragon
Pokemon.
Ball Evolution the first ever?
Pokemon's probably the
Actually,
only other
Pokemon's
one.
up there. I'm
But that's
sorry,
for
Pokemon
different
is up there.
Probably
Pokemon,
video game.
Pokemon's
like the
up there.
fucking,
But that's more video
anime.
game.
but Pokemon
more
like
video games.
Prince.
Then we can
like
say
I
Mario.
would call it. But
Pokemon's more
I
video
would say
game
the
and
big
the
three
cards.
back when we were growing up was, maybe I'm biased because one of them is one of my favorites.
what, Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, and Pokemon were the big three in the
But
I would
DBZ
put
90s,
I don't know.
2000s.
You got Yu-Gi-Oh got to be in there somewhere.
Yu-Gi-Oh came out. We were
Yu-Gi-Oh was like
already
early
But-
2000s.
But
Yeah, but
later
you
in
gotta
life.
think like Yu Yu Hakusho.
like those three were out
Bebop.
before it was popular to be in anime.
Mhm.
And you didn't necessarily have to seek them out. You know, you could find Dragon Ball. If you didn't have cable, you could find Dragon
I
Ball.
didn't.
I didn't either. If you, I lived in
Same.
Indian, right? Twins. I lived in.
ass niggas.
Bro, I mean, even, but like even
I'ma break
even
a
to
lava
that
lamp on
point,
you.
like
Fucking right.
like bro, it even affected like I
We
think
gonna
I told
gauge
that
up you.
I told that story on the fucking music episode where
bitch
like the
ass nigga.
score from a GT episode like made me cry when I was
Yeah,
little
you
just
were
from
saying
listening to
Yeah.
it. Like it was like, bro, it's
but it's
that Piccolo death.
that's what I'm. That shit is
When-
just. Who go ahead? What's talking my bad?
I was gonna say when we were kids, if you watched a bunch of animes, a lot of people would be like, "You're the weird anime kid."
Yep.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
if you watched Dragon Ball Z, that was not
Everyone.
exactly-
It was like,
that
that's
was the only one.
badass.
That is so true.
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It transcends anime.
no.
It transcends.
People didn't
Yeah.
look at
Like
Dragon Ball
Matt
Z as
was
an
saying,
anime.
Matt
Yeah.
Point.
That's when you
Oh,
start.
you like Ben 10? We beating your ass,
But that's
Gohan.
but that's what I'm getting
Yeah.
into, like with creation and shit like that. So like you have to become a god, and then we can compare it. So like Eddie Murphy in comedy would be a prime example where he transcended comedy to where everybody knew him. Now Kevin Hart and
all these other people,
Kevin Hart and Eddie Murphy can be in comparison because they transcended their craft. What I'm saying is that with everything that happened with DBZ, it's only 2 or 3 animes that you can name. Now, I'm only thinking Naruto that you can put in that hat that transcends to where, bro, fuck just anime people that loves anime.
Is a show that
this shit
a medium that
affecting,
someone likes,
bro. Across the board, and that's so difficult to do.
When
man.
your grandparents know what it is and never seen it.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
so true.
You've done something. Yeah, I mean, like you have to be, you know what I mean, rooted in some goodness or something. You know what I mean? Like you got fucking polarizing people fucking speaking about Dragon Ball Z and shit like that.
Yeah. Wait. Okay. We're going long. So Marty, since you were talking, we're gonna go out of order a little bit. But talk about the impact for you.
Training, bro. Just Goku's resilience just being like a lower level Saiyan. And then just keep training, bro, and just his lightheartedness and just like how he approached life with like pure heart and just want to like protect people and just be strong as fuck. Like that was crazy to me, like to where Goku don't give a fuck about nothing but just the beauty of fighting and I'm just getting stronger. Like that's it, you feel me? So like in that, chill out. So in that, bro, like that whole shit was just, it's like ingrained in my DNA. Yeah, you feel me? Like you put it all on the line, bro, and he just wants to fight and get stronger. Like it is like if a person has a pure relationship with their craft, bro, like
Goku, stop that.
No, I feel that though. No,
it's pure, bro. Like
they
that's
came
why
to fight Goku.
Like that's why I always say like Goku is the
please
strongest like anime character. Is not because it has nothing to do with, oh, this person can do this person can do that. These people have jobs. Naruto is the fucking Hokage. He's going to work.
That man is the president, basically.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's a job,
He
bro.
got
Like
paperwork,
My Hero
he's stressed.
Academia, it's a job, bro. Like these dudes are just Jujutsu
Not
Kaisen, all of these homies.
They're
It's their
teachers.
job. Goku wakes up and wants to fight. Since he was a fucking kid, he been
Just
just
on
want to
site.
fuck people up.
He
So,
had a job in Super.
Bro,
He quit that bitch.
quit
that
that
day.
bitch.
bro, like they tried to get a license.
niggas up that tried to rob him or something.
Yeah, he wasn't on that, bro. So like his whole identity is fighting. When people try to make the comparison, I'm like, yeah, Superman is saving the world because it's a job, and this nigga just want to fight niggas, bro. So he's going to lose, but he's going to go back and get stronger because he just looking to fight, bro. That's it.
I do
so like
feel
you
like
can't be stronger than that. Like
Stop
I
that.
do feel like
We have to stop that.
nothing really set the tone for that
What do we
trope like
Have to
Dragon
stop that.
Ball.
stop what?
We have
Like,
to stop that.
nothing-
Take care of your children.
No, I'm a god. No, I'm Goku. I'm the Monkey King.
That's a clip.
Take care
That's
of your
a
kids.
clip.
No,
No.
bro.
No.
the world.
Right
No,
there.
bro. Why would I say
Marty.
not to be like that?
Marty,
there's people that can take
y'all
care
gotta
of
get
it.
that
You watch
shit out of the head.
Oppenheimer.
Goku bad father.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
He
Oppenheimer,
did
what happened?
He is
That
a
was
bad
good.
father.
No. What happened to Oppenheimer? No, it ain't. What happened to Oppenheimer? Remember
He wasn't
Oppenheimer
even a
had the
father.
baby? Yes, he was.
Oh, he was?
He was. Watch
Fuck
my
them
baby.
kids.
I gotta go do some important shit. Not to be like that.
Oh yeah, he
Well,
did
no,
leave
wait,
his
no,
kid.
time out. Don't compare Goku to Oppenheimer.
Why not? They both blew up the-
One
was spirit bomb.
right. saves Japan, the other one wrecks it.
No,
They both drop bombs.
They both
They
drop
both-
bombs.
Yeah, but
They
one
both-
is of pure heart, the other is of pure hate.
He was
Wait, they
pure.
both
He
pure
was
heart.
pure.
No.
Yeah, no.
Time out.
Oppenheimer
Time
didn't
out.
hate
That
the
was
Japanese.
capitalism. No, the America hates.
America.
Now look, but hold on.
look.
Time out. Hold on. Time out. He's dropping the bombs. Oppenheimer. Hold on. Oppenheimer was working that whole time.
So funny.
Goku leaves his kids to just go train. That's
Because he
not
did-
working.
That's
Bro,
it. That
if you
is
go-
his work.
It
No, I
is.
wanna
No,
hear
if you go to
That
Dragon
is
Ball,
his work.
bro,
Don't
If
get
you
me
think about
started.
a
Don't get me
fucking- if you-
started. Don't get me started.
No, but if you think about it,
Universe.
Don't get me started.
No, but-
kid.
it is
But
training.
if Chi-Chi
Training-
wasn't rich,
And my kids can fight for themselves.
if Chi-Chi wasn't rich, if it wasn't for the Ox King,
Chi-Chi
They
not
are rich.
Okay, so
they broke now. I forgot.
okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
That's
That's why I got to fight in this
Hold on.
tournament.
Why do you think they live in the woods?
First of
Hey,
all,
wait. Let Persia get off.
First of all,
I guess that's Bulma.
First
It's
of
Bulma
all,
finance and
let
everything.
me drop.
You're right.
Let me
Matt having to
back Marty
transcript
up
this shit.
real quick.
Poor
Let me-
Matt.
I'm sorry,
The
Matt.
look on Matt's face is him just transcripting the whole thing.
Let me
like,
let me
God
back
damn
Marty up real
See,
quick.
like he gonna go home and be like, "Fuck."
He ain't gonna be on PlayStation for a week.
One,
God damn.
training is work.
Justifying
Because,
deadbeat
Like
dad
if you
shit.
think about any other fighter who does fight professionally,
As black
training is
men.
part of their job. Because or any athlete in general, because you're like actually doing the event is probably 5% of everything, and you have to
Bro, he
spend the
hates
other
Dragon Ball.
95
I wanna
getting ready
cry.
for that
Persia
moment.
hate Dragon Ball.
So,
Hold on.
He hate it.
He do.
so
He hate it, man.
Hold on.
I'm backing Marty on that
Hold
one.
on.
And then also in terms of
I got a point
listen,
to yours.
in terms of not watching your kid, that's normal for a warrior.
Now
Any
hold on.
kinda-
Now hold
wait,
on.
wait, wait,
Go ahead.
wait.
Go ahead.
Just
No,
because
because I have a
Because
point.
if you
to
think
make.
about
I have a point. to
wait,
make, but go
because
on.
if you think about
Doesn't
any,
mean it's
if you think
okay.
about
Hold on.
any soldier
Hold on.
or any warrior, ancient
Doesn't make it
Japanese
right,
warrior
but
or
they do it.
samurai or whatever, it does make it right because the alternative is niggas coming to your village to kill your wife and your kid,
And now your
because
girl
you weren't
fucking the
fighting.
neighbor.
Yeah,
No, not by force.
But look,
that's what
that's
World
not
War
an
II was
excuse
talking
because
about.
you know why?
It is.
You know why? You know why it's not? Piccolo is raising somebody
No,
else's
but
grandchild.
Now, hold on.
Piccolo not as strong as
He's
Piccolo.
raising
No, I
someone
agree.
else's
I
grandchild.
took
agree.
him training
I agree.
with
Hear
him.
me out. Hear
He
me out.
chose
When the
to do
Piccolo,
that.
no. This is why
Not
it's
only did I
necessary.
raise your ass.
No,
I'm raising.
This
I
is
raised your seed,
But-
and then I'm raising
Now,
your
and hold on.
what did
grandchild.
Piccolo do
Let me
against
double down.
Frieza?
Hold on. No.
What did Piccolo do
Goku?
against Frieza? If he wasn't busy fucking playing God Granddaddy, he would have been able to do
God
some shit.
Granddaddy?
Listen, what I'm
Goku
saying.
is
He ain't strong enough, bro. Goku, that's necessary. It's a necessary evil, bro. Like when you met Goku in Dragon Ball, right? He was training. Chi-Chi was on his ass. He was training, bro. Like, dog, that's the reason why people lose. Michael Jordan's a piece of shit father, but he's the greatest of all time. Why? Because he
Wesley,
was focused.
I'm not. We're not justifying as black men. We're not justifying deadbeat
It's
dads.
war.
Okay.
It's not
We're
a
not
deadbeat
doing
dad.
this.
Hold on, Wes,
It's-
Wes,
Why
Wes,
is the
Wes,
white man
Wes,
doing
Wes,
this?
go ahead. Wes,
Marty,
go
you
ahead.
have
Hold
two
on.
kids.
But
You're
my
not
mission comes
justifying
first.
this.
But my mission comes first.
Hello.
Marty, you have two
Wes,
sons.
My mission comes
Hold on.
first.
Hey,
The
Hey.
mission comes first.
Wes.
Goku
Wes.
was with his son in the beginning. He died sacrificing himself to beat Raditz. So
And then
Piccolo
you'll never
looked
see
after
me
Gohan.
again.
He sacrificed himself before. I'm just starting in the
How far are
beginning.
we getting?
Piccolo
In the
took
beginning.
Gohan to train him, and they created a bond, a stronger bond than he would have had with Goku because it was at an age where you create that stronger bond than when you were a toddler. So that's how they created that bond. And then Goku sacrificed himself again after he had just trained Gohan to
It was his fault.
turn
First
Super
place, 'cause he
Saiyan.
could've just killed that nigga from jump.
See,
After your
he
point,
had,
I got
he
a
had
point
the
too.
heart virus. He didn't even get a chance to fight.
I
Cell.
know, but if it wasn't for Vegeta-ing, no one, we wouldn't have this problem. Goku would have been alive.
Now, hold on.
That's not
Yeah, that is
Vegeta.
Vegeta's fault.
Hold on. I have a point to make. I have a point to make.
Then
All
I have
these
one
Hold
after
on.
fucking
that.
Saiyan
Hold on. I got a point
egos.
to make.
Wait,
I got a point to make. Hold on.
Can I just drop something in real quick?
Okay.
Yeah, go
Just
ahead.
a little drop.
Here
Go
goes.
ahead.
Remember on last episode when you said that I was the only one that rants? You
Who-
remember that?
Am I
You said
ranting?
that?
No, I said your rants made it
Everyone
go longer.
rants.
Yeah, no,
because
everybody
we're
does.
at a fucking hour, and he was like, "No, just you," and I was like,
I was bowling you that
Okay,
day.
to be fair, I really rant.
"Everyone fucking rants."
Hey, we
Don't
all
yell at me.
I was bowling you in that
Now let's pull
episode.
this rant.
Now, hold on. Yeah.
in.
So my point is for the training thing, at the end of
The
Dragon Ball
Toriyama
Z,
rant. That's what
he
named it.
leaves. He goes, I'm going to leave.
But he was only back for a day.
But my thing is, you're like, oh, he's training and that's his job. And yeah, you have days off. Okay, you do have days off to spend with your family, chill, relax.
He wants to eat
Goku
ramen
said-
with the god of destruction.
No, listen. So what was it? In GT, he leaves to go train with the dragons.
Another child.
Bro, he was
Yeah.
dead. He died. He died in GT.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
No, he didn't.
right, we
You
putting
don't
this
know.
up.
He
That's
left. He left.
you
No,
want.
stop.
At the end.
Everyone, no, he didn't. He left as a kid to go train with the dragons and then aged up again.
Check
Okay,
me out.
hold on,
Check
hold
me
on,
out.
He was not dead.
Hold on.
What
That's
happened when Goku
something
died
different.
in the future?
What?
What
Which
happened
future?
when Goku died in the future?
Which future?
Like the future
In
where
Trunks?
with Trunks and Gohan.
Everybody died.
Everybody dies, right?
All my friends
Goku
are
their
dead.
universe is now
I'm saying
extinct.
Goku is a necessary evil, bro. Him training and being focused on what is
Damn.
necessary. Because what's the alternative? What's the alternative, bro? Frieza.
You
What's
get
the
the, you
alternative,
get the hot
bro?
timeline.
Everybody
Come
know
on,
when
bro.
Frieza
But that's
landed on
my
Earth.
point.
If Trunks ain't show up, everybody looking like, oh shit, Frieza here. What
Yo,
we gonna do?
And then,
Yo,
so
the
it
reason.
took-
Go ahead.
What we gonna
'cause
do?
it took-
Hold on, Matt's got a point.
It-
He ain't
yeah,
talking
Matt's-
yet.
So
Yeah,
okay.
Matt
I
had a
wanted to
point.
be is because I want to save a lot for the great debate. I had a lot to say about
Great
a lot
debate
of stuff
part
that you
two.
got to say,
Great debate
but I
part
was
two.
like, this.
Can we
is-
just do that
this
next
is
week?
A memorial
Can we just do that
memorial
next week?
episode, so I
Probably.
can't say
Sorry.
anything bad.
Yeah.
But I do have to bring up because how you were saying he's kind of like Captain Marvel, where his main objective is just to protect the whole planet, not just focus on the kid. you did make
Captain
a
Marvel
point
ain't got no kids.
to where my point is, might like cut it.
Kids.
But with the Cell one specifically,
Plural.
with Cell, I was literally watching a clip the other day where Cell, like I know you all seen it, was literally had Gohan like holding him, just smacking the shit out of him, and Goku's just staring, smiling at him.
Yes.
But even then, if your sole objective is to protect everything in that world,
he's a fucking
what is
Saiyan.
that?
He's a Saiyan.
Because
He
we
doesn't
see how
think the same.
we see how Gohan turns out. If he cared about Gohan being that tough, why didn't he want him to be that tough when he was grown up?
Because he's a Saiyan. He doesn't think the same way as a Namekian does.
A, he was dead, and then B, he took him to train him. He seen what he was made of. Being a parent, I understood that moment where it was like, okay, bro, I can't do it for you. You have to do it, and you're stronger than me. Fuck all the bullshit. You hit too. You're stronger than me. No, because I've done it with my son before where I put his back against the wall and I'm like, bro, you're going to have to find out what you're made of. I can't do that for you.
That's the only way you can do that.
That's the only way, bro. Like, so it's like we want to fucking.
And then plus,
that was the best fucking father moment.
If you think about it, first of all, you got to think about it. First of all, we're debating all this shit. And then, like, we've already seen it play out. Like, Gohan is fine.
I'm so mad at you.
He's a pussy now.
Okay,
but when
you think about it, but wait, when you think about it, he's a pussy now. But wait, when you think about it, Gohan isn't like you can talk about that in real life. Any nigga that was super active during their teenage years is chilling by the time that they're in their 20s. Like, bro, because I'm tired. Gohan was
a rat.
Gohan
I was out here
exactly,
saving
like, bro,
the world and shit.
There's a direct correlation. Like,
bitch.
Gohan saved the fucking world when he was like 12.
But that,
he doesn't have to do it.
That's Marty's point. And Marty, I have never ever thought about it like that. I was always one of those people that is always like, they ruined Gohan. Why isn't he that way? But I've never looked at it like that, where because I see a lot of other stories like Mob Psycho, where they try to, they're held to a standard where they're like, you are going to be this, you have to be this, and it's like.
That's what happened in Baki too. Like when Baki was fighting his father beat the fuck out of him, but he knew what he was built and made of type shit.
That doesn't mean.
So Gohan spent 1 year with his son, and he brought his full potential out. That's what look as a father, bro. Look. As a father, your job is to prepare your child for life. Your job isn't to be there every fucking day. Your job is, that's what they have the mother there for. Goku spent 1 year with his son, bro, and then he put him in position to go protect the world, bro. Yeah. That's it. You're prepared for the world, and that's the strongest Gohan has ever been, bro, at 12. So if you spent a year with me and I got you to Super Saiyan 2, bro, I did my fucking job. What the fuck is we talking about, bro? No, because Piccolo got you to do some bullshit.
Okay,
I got you to go
he got him do the Mystico.
I think Piccolo got him to man. Frieza was beating the shit out of his ass.
Piccolo.
He taught him to do them.
Was a better nurturer.
Mother. He's a better mother.
Goku did.
That's why the Namekians got wiped. Team wiped.
Yeah, yes. To be honest, because when you think about it,
was too nice.
When you think about it, like in Gohan's situation, Goku taught him.
I like how we
brought out his full potential as a Saiyan. Piccolo brought his potential out as a man. And then Chi-Chi instilled discipline into him.
Yeah,
so like it
takes a village.
Yeah, he is well rounded.
Goku's like a quarter.
He's just not the strongest.
Yeah.
He's just like when I say he's a pussy, I'm talking about as a Saiyan now because like but he did the same thing. He did the same.
He like, bro, what the fuck?
Okay, so that's
he did the same thing. He did the same thing Piccolo did. He kind of like took a seat back. He wanted to like
if that's the case.
He did his thing.
If your job as a parent is to do what you say to explain Vegeta's relationship with Trunks.
It was tumultuous at first.
He be beating the fuck out of Trunks.
Trunks ain't nowhere near where Gohan was.
Trunks went, yes he is. Trunks went
Trunks
went Super Saiyan first.
Ain't nowhere near.
No,
he was raised different.
That's after that.
He was raised
Trunks
different.
Went Super Trunks and Goten. That's
I would
right.
say Future Trunks is soft as fuck.
Yeah,
Future Trunks.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
2 seconds, guys.
You talk about emotion.
Hold on.
Can I say my theory on Gohan?
Yeah.
I just kind of came to this over the weekend. Okay, so Gohan, he was always afraid because he didn't think he was strong enough. And then Goku proved to him that he was strong enough. When Goku died, he continued training, even secretly so his mom didn't know, and became the Great Saiyan Man.
Yeah.
When Goku was gone and he wasn't alive anymore because he ran out of time, he felt like he did all that stuff with the Kais, and he felt like he was the one who was going to be able to beat Boo. He failed. And that might have been I failed.
Trauma. Yeah.
And I don't.
in Infinity
I'd
War
rather
moment.
just go into
People
this
don't
and
like
not
failing.
deal with that anymore.
Yeah.
People don't like failing.
Point.
Yeah.
But you said oh yeah,
Thank you, Wes.
Pearl. Yeah, she's a good example. To be honest
All right,
with you,
Nick.
everybody watch Pearl. She's a huge inspiration.
Is that the
Nick,
porno?
what's your
movie?
favorite moment?
It's the prequel to it.
Yeah.
Or your impact.
Your
Your
impact. Yeah, I was about to say none of us.
Impact,
We
sorry,
only got
impact.
the two of us so far. We gotta. So I'm gonna
whose
just
turn
name
is it?
my impact. I'm gonna just go on mine
I
right
think
quick.
we gotta cut our rants down for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just go on my
So yeah,
impact.
just talk about it.
Yeah.
I like the justification
And then
on
we can-
Gohan.
we
y'all
can
did.
buck later.
That was-
Yeah, we'll bark afterwards. So
Or
my
off camera.
no, we can do it on at
I'm
the
gonna
end.
beat your ass right now.
We do it on at the end.
As a black man.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm
you
a
know.
warrior though.
He's a
I've
warrior.
left my kids
He
before. so
went
I
to
can-
war. Literally,
Yeah.
he's a warrior.
And you hated that shit.
No, I didn't.
He had
I was
the time
having
of
a
his
ball.
life.
You've
I
told
was
me
at
you
war.
hated it.
No, I was at war having a ball. Like, yeah, you feel a fucking.
You told me you hated that shit.
No. I loved it. I hate that I can't sleep at night. Like, that's different. But
Oh,
like,
right.
as far as like being able to be primal and be who
Damn.
you really are, bro, out in the
God
fucking
damn it.
field, like it's lit,
I
bro.
can't
Like,
sleep at night.
but like,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Well,
nah,
yeah,
it's-
and
everyone
sometimes
takes things differently.
That's the man.
you know?
That's the man.
Exactly. Whatever works for you.
It's war.
Oh,
Dragon
yeah,
Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
yeah,
bad.
yeah. No. Me. It's all about me, guys, right now. Hold on.
Sorry. Yes, white man.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Finally.
Yes, white man.
Thank you.
Boy.
Come on,
All right,
come on,
chill.
go,
No,
go, go,
okay.
go.
Second chances. It's got to be with second chances. Giving people second chances because some of the best characters were made from a second chance. I know you were saying that the leaving them alive thing was a bad trope, but I mean, you left Piccolo alive. Now that's the best mother-father we ever seen. We left Vegeta alive and had one of the best sacrifices we've ever seen.
Vegeta sacrifice
you know,
is amazing.
he had a good character development too.
Yeah, and that so like that second chance trope, Dragon Ball Z nailed it very well. I mean, I get most of mine from comic books, but to compare, like Dragon Ball Z fucking nailed it with the second chances. They've been doing it since Dragon Ball though. Like
Yeah.
Tien was an assassin who was supposed to kill him.
Well, Yamcha
Second
was even
chance.
Yamcha was the bad guy.
second
Yamcha
chance.
the bandit.
Yeah, it's like there was like, to be honest with you, like we have all of these tropes for Dragon Ball Z, but it's the second chances that is the number one trope for Dragon
like
Ball
that.
Z because everyone has gotten except for Cell. No second
okay,
chance for
move
you,
on.
but even Boo got a second chance. Kid Boo
Even
was
Boo did.
reincarnated
He
as
did.
Oob, so second chance. So Frieza, he tried to give him a second
I'm scared
chance,
of
but then
Frieza.
Frieza's a little bitch ass racist, so he's like, no,
He gave him a second chance.
He's the
No,
Joker.
he's alive now.
Yeah.
He's the Joker.
He needed them
of
for
the Dragon Ball universe.
So
Yeah.
So like for
He needed
me,
him for
it
Tournament
would
of
be
Power.
like second chances. I'm down for giving people a second chance, and it's only evolved since then. I'm not gonna give you like multiple. I'm not gonna keep
Depend.
going, but nah, I'm done with that. You get two, and then
You get
you're
two.
expired.
Two and done.
Yeah.
You're expired.
Three times can't get full.
So, you know,
I'm not talking about for me personally.
Yeah,
You don't
Lear.
even get a second chance.
Yeah,
Lear, what's yours?
Okay, bro. Like the thing with Dragon Ball Z, bro, that shit was so fucking fire. From like niggas who didn't even like cartoons would watch Dragon Ball Z, bro. It wasn't considered a cartoon. I don't know if y'all ever drew one of these characters.
All the
Any
time.
of these characters.
everyone in this room is drawn.
Everybody raise their hand if they've drawn a Dragon Ball Z character.
Okay, raise two.
Every single person.
I remember putting the motherfucking loose leaf on the TV
Yep.
and like tracing niggas,
Yeah,
bro. Like I
Putting
would buy
paws on it. Yeah, I did that too.
I will buy like art shit just so I can draw Dragon Ball Z characters. But the impact, man, bro, this nigga Goku, I know that y'all said all that shit about him, which is
He's
fucking
about to
true.
say all that bullshit.
Some of that shit is mad true, but this nigga don't quit, bro.
Yeah.
That's the main
Yes,
thing.
That's another.
the main
That's
thing
another good.
Yes.
trope.
that I can take away from Goku. Even though all the shit that he go through, he don't quit. That
I
nigga
was-
don't quit.
I meant to say that. That's what I was.
Yeah.
I was saying something earlier, and that's where I was going with it. Like they set the tone for that.
Mhm.
Like when it comes to like not
Perseverance.
yeah, like perseverance because
Yeah.
when it
Broly
comes,
movie.
but like when it comes to that theme specifically,
Yeah.
that Dragon Ball set the tone for that. Because when you think
Yeah,
about like when I'm
definitely.
thinking about other anime from that time period, like they were mostly more
Astro Boy.
story driven.
Yeah.
And Dragon Ball is like
Good call.
Like, let's fight, get my ass beat. I'm gonna
Yeah.
come back a little stronger.
Zenkai
Fight, get my ass
boots.
beat again.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna come back a little
How
stronger.
many
Like,
times have
this
Vegeta
nigga-
against that?
this
like,
nigga-
bro, all of them niggas, bro. It's like
Against Kid
like,
Buu.
This nigga
Yeah.
Goku was so just his perseverance was so fucking much that every single character he came in contact with, from the ending of Dragon Ball when he fought Piccolo and won the world tournament, this nigga Piccolo wanted to beat his ass, but he was so cool with him though, and we ended up getting the Radix thing. Same, he beat well, not him personally, but they beat Vegeta, and then he gave him that second chance. He like, no, Krillin don't kill him because might want to fight him again, and then
I might want to fight him again.
and then I'll just watch this over the weekend. Vegeta, his whole thing on Namek, bro, was like it's just like his whole mindset just changed after getting that ass whooping by Goku. And another just impact it had on me, bro. I ain't gonna cap. This might be a little corny, but like, dog, the power of friendship on the real, dog.
Oh,
Like on the real.
that's cute.
No, like, bro, these niggas
That's
went
cute.
to a whole different planet to go revive their friends that's instantly gonna die again.
yeah.
Bro,
They were
like,
there.
like, yeah, like
The
that's
revive
that
card.
shit is like, and just seeing different characters go Super Saiyan, bro. That's everything about Dragon Ball is just it's fire to me. But
Yeah.
but it's a lot more animes that's better story wise. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Antonio-
that's-
Not this episode.
Antonio.
Nah, bro, nah, fuck that.
For me, the
Right.
impact, as I said, it is honestly, Dragon Ball is my first love. I found my first attraction to males, with buff dudes. I saw
Nice.
myself in a person with Gohan, just having you don't want to do
Hey,
something.
Speak to the mic.
I'm sorry. You don't want to be involved in some shit, but you're forced to.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you have to
Yeah.
step up,
Yeah.
Yep.
you just sometimes have to step up to
Yeah.
shit. And you may not necessarily want to.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna step up, I'm gonna blow you out of the fucking water. And that's how I live my life. I don't want to do half the shit I have to do in my life, but I'm gonna be the fucking best at it.
That's a good point about Gohan.
So I love that. Gohan in general, I think he is my favorite character. I have brothers, and that was like growing up. That was the thing that the three of us all shared. We are very different as men, especially now that we're in our 30s and 20s. The three of us are very different, but that was one thing we all loved. United over with some fucking Dragon Ball Z. So I'm stuck with that. It will always be part of me. That's what I said. Like, it hurt me a little bit because, like I said, getting older and realizing how fragile mortality is sometimes. And like I said, the
I
original.
want to touch on that at the end.
Okay.
The mortality thing.
You just think they're gonna always be there, and this man is still working. So it broke my heart a little bit, seeing this. So yeah, just seeing someone else like the potential and just keep pushing forward and keep getting stronger. Yeah, that shit it's questionable circumstances. Like, don't leave your children. But
Go to war, baby.
Hey, bro, I gotta go
Things
Super Saiyan
important.
too.
You see,
you went to war. He just
went
wants
to
to fight.
war.
He just want to fight niggas.
Bro, he
what
said
he
he's
got
not
said.
coming.
We ain't going back
coming
on
back
this
to
rant.
Earth
We ain't
because
going
he
back
keep
on
going
the
back
rant.
back and
We
forth,
ain't
We're
going
not
back.
going back on
but
the
just
rant.
like
Watch
yeah,
the show, you'll find out.
but just him, just like finding
find
his
out if you watch the
the
show.
limitless
Go get
potential.
Goku.
You know what I'm saying?
We some
And then
hoes.
also just like it's been part of my media intake for so long. That's fucking light. It's been part of my media.
Go get Goku. We some hoes.
Yeah. It's been part of my media intake for so long. Like I
These
have
niggas jumped me.
all the Dragon Ball Z movies and video games and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, and it's just so, like I said, it's just been it's just part of my life.
Yes.
Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, even
Dragon Ball GT.
it's my life.
Yeah.
It's been part of my life since I was a wee lad.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be one of those things that I will never forget. And I will probably be one of those kids. You know how your parents and grandparents be like, back in my day, cartoons was just different. I'm going to be that person to my to my uncles and to my nephews,
Nah, them
nieces,
niggas watching
kids,
Dragon Ball Z.
grandkids.
I forced them to watch that shit.
We're gonna I'm gonna fucking jam that shit so far down their throat. It's gonna be crazy. It's
Pause.
gonna be Why, stop being weird.
I'm not being weird. You just
Stop being weird.
That's appropriate
Stop
pause.
being weird. There's no pause to that. We're not. I'm not sexually harassing children with fucking Dragon Ball.
Yeah, no, we know
What
that.
the fuck?
We
You
know
made
that.
me took it
no,
too far.
well, we know that.
Fuck.
Just pause.
You don't have to pause everything. You toxic.
All right. So
I'm having a
Matt.
fucking moment.
what else is the impact, Tonio?
It's my life. Like it hurts
No, I know.
that this nigga is dead.
Who? Oh,
Toriyama.
I'm so sorry.
whole reason.
I thought he was
dead?
talking about Goku. I'm
Who
like, he
died,
died.
bro? Who is dead?
Oh my God.
Who the fuck died?
My bad. That is my
This
bad.
is why you do not need to smoke weed before I kill.
Bro,
I
I
just-
was thought you was talking about Goku. Go ahead.
Anyways,
Matt, who died, bro?
I hate it here.
bro.
Who died? Anyway,
Come on, we need- I
keep
think-
it, keep it
so I
moving.
think we're on
I
Matt.
think we need
It's
to
audio
take a break.
broadcast. We gotta keep it
Yeah.
moving.
Matt.
Antonio, thank you for pouring your heart into that. Thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Wait,
Oh, we
let
got Matt.
go.
We got
and then
Matt.
we'll do-
Matt.
So as I said at the beginning, my heart isn't as attached as your guys's, only because
We owe
when
this
I was into the Dragon Ball Z's, it was like like how I said, I mostly took it from internet stuff, watching music videos, and then like just playing the games. But having Nick around and my brother and his friends, they were drawing the Dragon Ball Z characters, they were watching it. So I had it. Now, when I was a kid, I didn't have the concept of like messages or like story or like drama. So like I've always seen Cowboy Bebop, Inuyasha, Big O on like Adult Swim. But when I would watch those on, since they were dramas, don't get me wrong, they had great action and animation. But since they were dramas, I was like, this looks cool, sounds cool, but I don't give a shit about it. Dragon Ball Z though, when I was on, I was like, yeah, like fuck yeah, let's go. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't need to
He
care
tried to
about
turn
these
Super
people.
Saiyan in front of me.
Yeah, I did. And then my dad said, don't go poopy. And
Yeah, he was like, I don't know how old were you? You were probably maybe 6?
somewhere around
6 or
there.
7?
Yeah, I
Somewhere
said,
around there?
watch
You were a
this.
youngin'.
And I just went,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He said, "Watch this," and just started screaming. That shit was fucking hilarious. And we're just,
Popping
bro,
blood vessels
it
and
is
shit.
like, bro, that is like peak of like kids going, "Watch what I can do,"
Yeah,
and
oh,
then
dude.
just do some wild.
I did
shit.
another thing like that, but I
Yeah,
jumped off the stairs.
You jumped off the stairs,
and hit
slammed
my
your
head.
head on
Yeah.
the ground. Dog immediately started crying. Everyone does it. Everyone
Persia,
does
you said your mama yet? You said your impact mama?
I'm
He
here.
did that shit in front of me. Like
You said-
that was hilarious.
You said your mama yet? Your impact?
Mine?
No, Persia.
Oh yeah, I already.
Oh wait, no,
I
yeah,
did.
mine,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
mine is no. Finish up. Mine is
Yeah, yeah.
so the
Oh,
impact
it's
that
on
it
West,
has
could've
is
been
like
about that.
when it comes to not understanding about the story and the messages, since I couldn't take that as a kid, and I didn't have the concept of anime, so I didn't continue to watch animes as I went on. So Dragon Ball Z, I didn't watch it until like anime recently, and so the impact that it had would just be honestly my taste in media for so many
okay.
things, style. Just being able to love dumb fun. Like it doesn't have to be intricate, doesn't have to have depth, as long as it's like engaging and like having fun with it and not taking itself too seriously.
Yeah.
And then like just the impact that I know it has on culture because of all my friends and stuff that I see everywhere in the world that it is. So it's more just like kind of suited my taste for things. So now when we talk about the great debate and how I see animes, every anime, Dragon Ball Z is the only one that every single time I'm watching any single anime, I pick up like, oh, they got that from Dragon Ball Z. Oh, that reminds me of that character from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, this
That's
reminds
cool.
me of that. And when I was kind of delving into older animes, I saw the influence even more. Like Hunter x Hunter, I started watching Hunter x Hunter and I was like, is this not made by the same dude that made Dragon Ball Z? Like, this is literally the same shit. And so
there's
Yu Yu
some-
Hakusho
is-
actually though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did Yu Yu
Yeah, yeah.
Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that. Yeah, and then so it's just kind of, it's more like a background influence for me, where it's like I'm not in love and I don't have a attachment to the material because it didn't really do anything for my life. But in terms of my taste, my media, the way I perceive things, it's had
really
influence on that.
That's a
Like,
good-
it's
that's a good answer.
subconscious
That's
kind
a
of thing.
very
That's
good
a great
one.
one.
Yeah.
That's why we got
West.
him on.
From a young
West
guy.
Wing.
West, young West.
So I first saw Dragon Ball Z when I was like 4 or 5. I was camping with my grandparents and they had a camper and they had a TV in it, so it doesn't have cable, and it was on Fox. It was the episode where Vegeta's destroying everybody on Earth and Goku shows up.
Mhm.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I never knew what it was until it started to really, when it got on Cartoon Network and everything like that, and
Yeah.
everybody was watching it. Then I was like, oh, that was that show from years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But Dragon Ball Z, I mean, That was like one of the only animes I watched as a kid. But like you said, everybody drawing it. That's what really got me into my art side of stuff. Was drawing
Yeah, that's a
Dragon
good
Ball
point.
Z shit. I made my own Dragon Ball Z stories.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
In comic
I love
books.
that.
Are they
That's
canon?
awesome.
Yeah.
I
So,
love to hear that.
I drew I had comics that I made all
Sick.
Dragon Ball Z
I used
stories
to
with
think
different
like
characters.
Yeah.
Different characters, but they looked like
They was
Goku
influenced
and
by Goku.
Gohan
Yeah,
and
that's
Trunks
awesome.
and Vegeta and stuff like
It's
that.
copyrighted, so you
Yeah.
couldn't,
Yeah.
you
I like
couldn't do
that a
them.
lot.
Well, if
copywritten.
you've seen the drawings, you would be like, okay, it's not that.
Well,
bad.
it's a Pal World Pokemon thing, so you're fine.
Depending on how you can sway around it.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit. I still love that shit. I've
Of
loved
course,
it since
yeah.
I was a little
Yeah,
kid.
you'll have to pull out those comics for us later.
Yo, I would love to see that.
I don't know
Yeah.
where they are.
We'll find them.
Well, all that shit you found recently.
I think no,
With
I
that memory you got, just redraw them for us.
I could probably redraw them, but I think they're in like my dad has this big chest
Wes will be
like,
going and finding them.
passed down from every member in the family. It's just like an
that's
old
adorable.
it's like an old traveling
cute.
trunk
Yeah.
that
It's
people
in
have.
there. It's like a time capsule, but we can
Yeah,
just
but
go in
I
whenever we
put
want.
a lot of my old shit in there, and I'm pretty sure that's where my comics are at.
Ah,
Yeah.
perfect. He'll be bringing
Look,
them
so-
next time.
We are at 1:36, so I wanna wrap this shit up because
I'll talk about this.
we weren't
I'll
anticipating.
talk about that stuff.
But look, so I want to wrap it up, and we
Make
can
that a-
like whoever if we have like
Excuse me?
finishing points, if we have like final points, like of course. But I just want to finish off by saying for Akira Toriyama, thank you for your example.
Thank you.
Thank you for your work.
R.I.P.
Thank you for your influence. Nobody that watches anime was not impacted by Dragon Ball.
Exactly.
And as an anime fan, it's no we can't help but be impacted by Dragon Ball and his work because it was that staple. It was the foundation that pretty much this whole like the new wave is built off of. And every anime stands on its own, but we wouldn't be as receptive on this side of the water if it wasn't for Dragon Ball.
Exactly.
So
100%.
and then as a human and as a creator and an artist, death does come for us all. We are all get affected by it, but pretty much everyone here is a creator in one form or another.
Exactly.
And the best that we can hope for is just to be honest and transparent with our art, put it out, and it may impact people in the way that Toriyama has impacted people. Like we can only hope, and I highly doubt that he anticipated that it would be what it was. Most creators don't think that way. Like they just want it to be seen, and for it to do what it has done is amazing. So thank you for your example, and thank you for your work. And we're all better for it. So thank you.
Thank you, Toriyama. Very beautifully said.
Goku.
Trunks.
Gohan.
Vegeta.
Trunks.
Piccolo.
Yeah.
Wait, we
I don't have hair.
Yeah.
My beard's gonna go.
Are
I
we
did
going to
this-
stand up and yell? Or are we
I'm not
like,
doing
no,
all
no.
that.
No, because
Yeah,
the camera can't see it.
So instead
Oh,
of having
okay.
a moment of silence for Akira Toriyama, we'll
We're
be
gonna
having
have
a
a-
moment of powering up.
Powering up.
I think we should just change our beard.
Well, me and you, yeah.
Well,
we got heads.
some
I gotta
of
pee,
us
so
don't have
I might
beards.
pee.
If you piss on this
I gotta
couch,
go like Super
Marty's gonna
Saiyan
have
3
a
if
beard.
possible.
Yeah, no, yeah.
yeah. Marty's going Super Saiyan 3. Imagine if Reddit. Yeah, any warning to anyone listening: don't scream directly in your mic. Maybe hold it back some. Maybe hold it back some. No, we need. This got to be from them. Get from your chest. Channel Matt's inner child.
A moment
Whoa,
instead
hold
of
on.
instead of a moment of silence, it's a moment of saying,
Yeah.
"Let's do it."
Don't stand up.
They can't see
You
you.
will be in the
See, bro.
camera.
Yo,
Oh, okay. Hold on.
They're like, sit down. What are you doing?
He's got to stretch it out.
He ain't did it since he was 6. Y'all
Yeah,
gotta
it's
chill,
been a
bro.
while. He's about to pull it.
He's like Gohan. You got to
Oh, shit.
You got a good time,
Yeah.
bro.
You do rag off, babes.
Oh, hell no.
Oh,
Keeping this bitch on.
is it how? You gotta. All right,
Take off your
all right. It better look good because this needs some work.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
neighbors gonna hate
Stop.
y'all.
Wait. All right, Nick, do your thing.
All right. See you, Space Cowboys, later.
Rest in
Next
peace.
time on Dragon Ball Z.
We out.